All right, everybody. Welcome into Right On with Drew and Terry. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and roll that theme song. Right on. With Drew and Terry. All right. Well, hi, Terry. How you doing, man? Hi, Terry. Oh, well, it seems fucking great that Terry stood us up on our own podcast. So we are taking open applications here for anybody who would like to apply. We have our first applicant on the mic right now. David, would you go ahead and say hello? Welcome in, my guy.
Hello.
I am fully realizing that my mic is peaking a lot right here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
for sure.
I'm gonna turn that down and post and kind of run with it. But yeah. Well, everybody, welcome in David, Mr. D. Friddles, Mr. Frid3, i.e. the guy who I have a picture of on my wall. I don't have any pictures of anybody else, but I have a framed photo of him above my fireplace.
Damn
I
right
worry
you do.
though. I worry because I have candles above that bad boy, and I can't burn them because I might hurt the photo frame. But Dave, what's good, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm here. It's about 3 a.m. over here where I'm
3 a.m.
3
What are you talking about? It's 7 p.m. Where are you, David?
The shitty country known as the United Kingdom.
You could be careful, man. There's a lot of people who think that's not a shitty country.
Well, don't get me started on them.
Well, as per usual, got to crack open the new one. Today, I'm sipping on a cool grapefruit IPA from Ghostfish Brewing Company in Seattle. Have you heard of them, David? You seem to be a Seattle brew guy.
Ghostfish. Sounds
Yes.
familiar. Sounds familiar. I might have heard of them at some point. Them? Actually, no, I have not. Never heard of them.
I show him the logo, and that's all he
Was
needs.
that Dogfish, I think is the other one I was thinking of?
I have heard of Dogfish.
I think it's Dogfish that I was thinking of. It has like the blueberry one or something like that.
Mhm.
And they have like a Grateful Dead and then like a Miles Davis beer or something like that. I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've had, good old American beer.
What are you talking about? You're sipping one right now.
This Busch Light Apple, limited edition from the summer, no longer being made anymore, ever. It's quite delicious.
Speaking of limited edition from the summer, I still have those Natter Days in my fridge. And like, Jonah came over to my house the other day, and he drank one, and he's like, "How old are these?" I'm like, "I don't know. I got them when I moved in July." And he's like, "These are expired." I'm like, "Beer doesn't expire. You got to be kidding me."
I mean,
So I want you to look at your beer right now and tell me, is there an expiration date on that?
It's either the 23rd of November of 2022 or November 22nd of 2023. I don't know. It tastes fine, though, to be 100% honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This one, the only date on it is April 29th, 2021. I don't know if that's the brew date, which I would think that that's what that is.
I mean, to be fair, last time I had like an expired beer was when I was moving out of Pullman, and I opened it up, took a sip. I'm like, this doesn't taste right. Looked at the bottom, nice layer of crap at the bottom of it. It was
that's
disgusting, and I just dumped the rest out.
That's hot.
So,
I don't see anything wrong with that.
but I think it also been like sitting in the fridge for well over
Since
a
you
year
were-
at that point.
Since we moved in, that was like,
Yep, probably.
I like it. That segues into our first topic nicely. First of all, I just want to point out, Terry is just busy tonight, and that is why we have David. We had planned for all three of us to be here, but his bitch ass is at a soccer game, which will actually segue me into another topic after that. But just remind me of Terry's soccer game and why he's not here. But so David, how do we know each other?
Ooh, we go way back. Way
Yes,
back. Ah, shit. What,
Yes, we do.
2013?
2013, yes.
It's been 10
When we
years
were
since
both-
we've 10 years since we've known each other, almost.
Oh yeah, freshly graduated young men.
Scared as fuck going into college. Confused as to what the hell we're doing with our lives. Some of us are still
So-
confused at what we're doing with our lives.
I feel like I've gotten some stuff figured out. I feel like you've got your stuff figured out. What are you talking about?
Debatable.
Debatable. I don't know about that. Yeah. So David and I, we were in marching band together, and we were in college together at the same time. How we got to know each other was, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I became friends with like Ben. No, Ben lived in my building. That's what it was.
That's what it
So
was.
so me and Ben lived in the same building, and then I don't know how you two met, but
Ben and I met on the first day of drumline camp. Literally the first
freshman.
day.
Yes, that checks out. So we were brought together by our mutual friend Ben here, and David and I, we hit it off. David lived the next building over, and I lived in the really tall one. He lived in a really long one, and we would get some pizzas together, eat food together, go to band together, drink a lot together,
A lot.
David and I would put down fifths in a weekend one time.
Don't
Just
talk
once,
about-
but it's the only time that ever matters. But and then I feel like it was super early that we had decided to live together. I want to say it was like,
It was second semester, like at the beginning of second semester, I feel like.
which is like
Because
January for
Lena wasn't
those
there.
at home. Yeah. So it was like January, February. We were all talking, and there was 4 of us, by the way, and we're all trying to figure out like, oh, what are we gonna do for living next year? And we're like, you guys want to live together? And I was like, yeah, I don't know these people, but whatever. And my favorite part is that the 4th person who got up, Lena, we moved in together and signed a lease together, and I was like not even friends with her on Facebook. I had rarely talked to her, and we did not know each other in the slightest. But whatever, sign the lease. I trust these guys.
I mean, it worked out for the most part.
It did. I mean, everyone was jealous. We were roommate goals through and through.
We definitely were, and then things started to
And then-
deteriorate.
The glue that is Muffin over here moved away, and Okay, so like, real question here. If I had stayed there, do you think things would have been fine?
See, I don't know, because I feel like it's like mostly to blame for like everything that went down, if you think about it.
Pause for a second. Let's try not to dox every single person.
Oh, well,
Just for future
my
stories.
bad.
I'm gonna
bad.
probably try to go through and edit that out.
That's
But
you know
just,
whom.
just don't be doxing people.
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah.
I feel like she's the reason why things started to like go downhill, because she was a big influence on our other roommate. And as soon as you left, she kind of took like over everything that happened at our apartment. Like, actually, I was thinking about this earlier today. It was one time I was doing laundry late at night, and they did their laundry before me, and theirs is in the dryer. Done. They went to bed. I took theirs out, put it on top of the dryer like a respectable person you think would do. And then the next morning, I'm getting ready to go to class, and then I just hear through my door, "Next time, wake us up before you take our laundry out and let us know it's done." I'm just like, at least I didn't throw it all over the place. I just left it on top of the dryer. What'd you want me to do? I'm not gonna wake you guys up. It's like 1 a.m.
Dude, if you woke me up just to tell me my laundry is done, I'd fucking kill you. I'd be so mad.
That's
if I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
like I don't agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess I'm someone who respects my sleep way too much, but I couldn't stand if you woke me up for that. I'd be like, thanks, David. You could just do whatever you want to do. I don't care. Throw it on the floor for all I give a fuck.
I mean, at least I didn't do that. I mean, I put it on top of the dryer.
True. Yeah, they probably would have just stabbed you in your sleep if that were the case.
Put it on top of the dryer. Closed the closet door that the washer and dryer are in. Put my stuff in. Took my stuff out. Took my stuff back to my room. I don't see the problem.
I don't see the problem either, man.
But-
I think you're fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I miss our times together. Like, I enjoyed everything we always would do. Like, just randomly, like every time we went grocery shopping, it was always an adventure.
Oh, it
Or,
definitely was.
Because like we'd always make it a point to travel across state lines to go shopping where the tax was a little bit cheaper.
I don't know if we really did that a lot. It's more so for like hard alcohol that we'd go across state lines.
I distinctly remember at least
We went like 1
3
or
or
2 times just to
it
go
was-
to
it
the
was
Walmart.
still
And that
fun.
Walmart is disgusting.
it was
In
still
Winco.
fun. I see no problem. with the Walmart. I had dude, I remember hating Winco back then. I don't know why.
I thought you
Breaks
loved it
my
back
heart.
then.
Back then, no, I was still on the hate Winco train. It was immediately after that I'm like, oh, Winco's fucking great, dude. And I used to be a huge fan. I still am, in all honesty. But yeah, like I don't know, we'd always just do cool stuff. I
Well, I
can't
mean-
fucking do anything these days.
I mean, I feel you on that. Like the other night, I was told, "Oh, hey, you want to go out with us?" Like on, what was it? I think it was Thursday at work.
Mhm.
Some guy's like, "Hey, you should come out with us." I'm like, "Okay, just text me." Never get texted. Never got texted.
Right.
So I just sat at home all night like I normally do, doing
Yeah, 'cause
nothing.
it's 2 a.m. right now.
Well, I mean, we would
Hey,
have
at
gone out.
least I'm still seeing a Christmas tree in the background.
Yeah.
That's fire. I like that. I did not
Yeah.
put up any decorations whatsoever this year.
I mean, it's my only decoration. I don't know if you can really see the stocking at all.
I feel like you should probably hang that a little higher up, man.
Well, I mean, it kind of fell down because my laundry basket's like right there, and then I threw something into the laundry basket and it kind of banked off the branch, and the branch kind of,
yes.
went down. Yeah. You haven't seen
I
my
like it.
TV at all, I don't think, since I got it. My whole current room setup.
No, David, I haven't really talked to you in a while.
I mean,
That's what we're here for.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's also my schedule is just not the same anymore. I work real hours. I'm a human being these days, David. I want you to know that.
I mean, I work
I
6
I
p.m. to
work,
6 a.m.
I work at 8 a.m. and I get off at 6. You generally like 6 p.m. I dilly dally for a little bit, from 6 to 6, 15, 6:30.
Uh-oh.
But
Hold up,
it's
hold
nice.
up, hold up. I gotta fix my headset cable got caught underneath my chair, underneath the wheel of my chair. Give me a second. There we go.
That's hot.
Okay. Fixed it. You almost
So, David-
have that 9 to 5 as Dolly Parton once sang.
I mean, it's not. I work 10 hours, so it's the best I'm gonna get.
Still better than 12.
Yeah. If Terry were here, he could vouch for that one as well. That was that's what he does. He's Mr. 12 hours a day. So David, why are
Yes.
you in England?
Because of the goddamn U.S. Air Force.
Are you getting redeployed anywhere soon? One of my
No.
other friends in the clan, he is getting moved to Germany.
What do you mean by clan?
Destiny 2 clan.
Oh, okay.
I ain't no fucking racist, David. Get the fuck out of here.
No, not that I've heard of. No
Hmm.
TDYs or deployments coming up for me. They already sent
'Cause I
people
remember
off to Turkey. Sent 4 people off. Saw the email the other day. I was like, damn, could have been me.
You weren't one of them, but you weren't. You're too old.
No, they decided to go with 2 tech sergeants, 1 staff, and 1 senior airman. I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
I have no idea why that makes sense or
It doesn't
what the
make any
relevance-
sense.
No, okay.
I don't know
Are they
why they
are those
picked them
higher
to be-
ranking people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got an E4, an E5, and an E6. Pay grade wise.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But David, I see you're drinking on some Shinra over there. How many times that bottle get recycled?
Ooh, yeah. 18 times. 18 times.
18?
18.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
I've gotten 1-0, and that was when I was in Korea.
You don't say.
Only gotten
I've
single-digit numbers in Korea for that.
I popped that party knowledge to my family around like Halloween time because I was drinking soju back then, and they were very impressed by that little bit. And they're like, "Oh, cool! That's a long life to live just to get fucking dismantled and thrown away here in America."
I know, right?
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna recycle that and get it back to Korea. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I mean, I recycle at my house.
I cannot recycle. My apartment complex does not have recycling.
Really?
Yeah, it fucking breaks my heart.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Because
that.
they don't empty their goddamn trash dumpster enough to facilitate putting it all in the same thing. If I could separate my boxes, which is a lot, from my garbage, I'd be so happy, but I can't. 'Cause those fuckers only get one dumpster for like 5 buildings. It's a lie. It's 4 buildings, but it's still a lie.
To be fair, when we were in college, I don't think there's any recycling bins near
There
where
wasn't,
we were.
but there was 2 dumpsters.
Yeah, 2 dumpsters. One caught on fire one morning. Remember that? was like before we had to go in for like a football game or something like that, and we're like, why does it smell it here? And you look over, the dumpster was like just being put out or something like that.
That sounds about right.
I remember it smelling like barbecue for some reason, so I guess burning garbage smells like barbecue.
It just depends on what they were cooking, man.
Trash.
You never know. You never know. Man, I miss the old college days. I don't know. I was talking to a couple people recently about it, of just like the marching band lifestyle, as it were. It was fun to just dick around all the time, and then just have to go to rehearsals all the time.
Go to rehearsals. Go to games.
I think back to my time and how many of those fucking small band gigs I would do, like constantly.
You did them all the time. I was like, I never wanted to do them at all. I'm like, it's my free time. Why did I waste my free time? I'm not getting paid more to do this.
One, I had a car. Two, I
True.
was a section leader, and
True.
three, I was not a student, so I felt obligated.
I mean, I was a section leader, but you didn't have me volunteering to do extra gigs. I always picked Boogie.
You were a co-section leader.
But they always picked Boogie. Boogie always volunteered, and that's not doxing because that's not his real name.
Yeah, but you know why they picked him? It's because he was fun and he danced, and you were sticking the mud, David. What you expect?
I mean, yeah.
He was the one they did, the Pac-12 meetings and the commercials about, because he was getting down all the time.
I mean, true. That just wasn't my personality.
No, it's fine, whatever. Just think, he's a chemist now.
I don't know what he's doing. Last I heard, this is years ago, he was working on my parents' neck of the woods, but I don't know if he's there anymore.
Could be. I don't know.
At the good old...
I don't know what anyone's doing.
Good old milk factory.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I don't want to say the place because I don't know how many there are back at home.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I see Ben post on Twitter a lot about a bunch of random things. That's about it.
See that also.
I don't know what Lena does.
She's in Peoria. She's down at spring training for Mariners.
Just cause?
Her and her girlfriend are down there. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's nice. Wish I could have been down there also, but I'm stuck here, middle of farm country.
Farm country? Is that what you got outside that window?
Yeah, my drive to work, I see sheep every single day.
That's cute.
Like perimeter of our flight line, cows.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty rad.
Yep.
By the way, let me see, is that keyboard there? You still using that?
Yes, yeah. Oh, I'm not using it. I have it on display. Give me a second.
Oh, that bastard. I make him a special custom keyboard, and I'm glad. Have you actually used it to type anything on?
No.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay, to be fair, I don't have room on my desk for two keyboards.
I guess you got to pick the better one. That's all I'm saying.
It's a mountain keyboard. I'm sorry.
The
Everest Max. Yeah, the Everest Max.
It's the one I have on my desk as well. But I'm gonna be swapping it out soon.
So that weird Ergo one that you're telling Terry about in your last podcast?
Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh no, he already has it. Well, he's walking to his bathroom / storage area, probably digging in, and he's not digging around in his bathtub. Yeah, it's that weird Ergo keyboard. That's like 2 pieces. I don't know how I feel about it.
Why? You got a problem with it?
I don't. I don't type like the best. I would say. Yeah, I can't do that.
I would be able to, and I would gladly learn how, if it fucking worked.
Crazy.
So, dude. So the story behind this keyboard is that I got all the parts, and it was like $200. So I was like, okay, whatever. But I went to like install it and put it all together, and I started at around 3 p.m. and I got done at midnight.
Wait.
And what?
It took you 9 hours?
Yes, it took me 9 hours.
Jesus Christ.
David, you see all those silver points right there?
Yeah, solder all those.
I soldered all of that.
You're a fucking idiot, but continue.
No. So I soldered all of it, and I was like pumped. I was like, finally. It took me forever to do this. And then I turned this bitch on, and I opened up a keypad tester, and less than half the switches work, and it broke my heart. Like, you have no idea how sad that made me when I was like so pumped about it, and it did not work. I was so sad.
So you fried something, most likely.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking as well. Either I over soldered some things, bridged a joint, or like cut some of the traces built into the keyboard. But it's a pretty keyboard. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy the keycaps. I have like a pink cable that connects the two because they're not wireless. You have to put a little like an aux cable between them, I guess.
See, that kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. If it was wireless, that'd be dope.
It would be, but
since you have to bridge the two together with an extra cable, kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion.
Shut the fuck up, David.
Just saying.
I could make it wireless. It's a thing. But yeah, so the next little step in this escapade is I tried to troubleshoot getting it to work. And the reason that there's like missing switches and like caps here is that I took them off to like fuck around with it. And for an hour, I could not get the switch to work. So I threw it in my closet. You know, I went back. I had a vacation plan, so I went to go do that. And then during my vacation, I found this same keyboard pre-soldered and ordered that. So when it gets here, I'm going to move all the switches and all the keycaps over and be out about $200.
Like in total for both keyboards?
No. That's how much the pre-built or the pre-soldered one costs.
So how much money are we talking in total for both of them combined? Like 300, 400?
So this one that I have in front of me that's broken with all the parts, plus I had ordered a set of keycaps that had fucking letters on them, as well as all the other accessories, as well as the new replacement piece, somewhere in the neighborhood of $470.
Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I bought a guitar recently, another one.
Did you know?
As well as a longboard. So
it's okay, man. If you have passions,
that's...
I'll be honest, this is starting to become like something I'm really interested in is keyboards. So I've been getting more and more into it. That's why I really wanted to tackle my hand at the whole soldering. And I probably could have done it if I wasn't soldering like the smallest of diodes. Like I cannot describe how small these little some bitches are. And I had to solder 58 of them. 50 fucking 8, David. 58.
I mean, yeah, I know nothing about soldering, having never done that before in my entire life. So why do that when you could pay someone to do it for you?
It costs the same amount of money. Well, no, it's a lie.
Exactly.
It costs $210 to buy all the parts. It costs $200 to buy just the pre-soldered board. The only thing I was missing from the pre-soldered board was the switches and the keycaps and a cable. That's
but you would have
it.
saved 9 hours of time. That's
I
9 hours you cannot get back.
I don't care, man. I enjoy doing it. Plus, this will be
for
like
a product that does not work.
So once I'm done, I'm gonna have one of them, and this is what I'm gonna game on. It's just like the half of it. It's a very expensive Nostromo. That's all I'm saying. Racer can kiss my ass. And then here's the funnier part. I don't know, how good of a typer are you, David?
I would say slightly above average in terms of speed.
Do you know how to touch type?
The fuck is that?
It's where you have your fingers on the home rows, and you can just move your fingers around. Oh, fuck. What the shit did I just do? Oh, God. Okay. It's where your fingers, like, they just move, and you memorize where all of the areas are.
I mean,
or
kind of, but no.
Like, can you type without looking at your keyboard?
Yes and no. Sometimes I have, like, a little brain fart, you know? Just happens.
So I am really bad at typing, like, notably bad at typing. If I can't look at the keyboard, and if I, like, if I know what is in my mind and I just need to put it out on like a keyboard, I'm good. Like I have no problems with it. If I'm like doing a typing speed test, I'm fucking like bad. I'm really bad at it. So I'm like making this super expensive keyboard that's really nice and whatnot, and I'm actually really bad at typing. So that's something I've been trying to like practice recently. Like today at work, I had a lot of downtime. I'm not gonna lie. I booted up like a type like trainer, and I literally just sat there like practicing typing for like 2 hours.
What's your words per minute?
It wasn't even the full keyboard. It was like, oh god, it was. I want to say maybe like 13 letters in total, and my words per minute was like 35.
I think that's above average.
It's beginner for sure, but that was like strictly just having my hands on the keys and practicing.
Let me look up what the average words per minute is. Between 38 and 40. So I'm like at 45, 50, I think is what I remember from
Bear
the
in
last
mind
time I did
that
it.
that was not full words. In fact, it was not even the full keyboard. I didn't use either of my pinkies while I was doing that.
I mean, I don't type with my pinkies, and I can still do that fast. To be 100% honest.
Let's pull up the website here. I'm gonna send this to you. Give it the old college try.
Old college try. Okay. Well, I gotta prep my. Keep in mind, soju's my
what?
third drink of the night. Before that, I had a pint, as they say over across the sea, of this cider and the Bush Light, and now I'm onto the soju. So I'm not 100% sober. But
No, it's fine. I'm drinking my grapefruit IPA. It's fine. Grapefruit vodka. Next thing,
faster.
I have no gin, unfortunately. Oh, I actually have gin, but I have no tonic.
Do I just start typing?
Well, you just skip through it, and then it's just like, see how it's just the letters.
It says click to activate.
Yeah, you click it, and then you just finish. You just type what you see on the screen. So I was doing
give me a
this for
second.
like. No, we are doing a podcast here. No one wants to hear us fucking click.
Continue.
So this is what I was doing all day today after like the important bits of my shift was over, were like passed. And I just was practicing typing. So I'm trying to figure out how to touch type and how to be better at fucking using my fingers. If I'm gonna spend all this money on keyboards, do you think I should probably know how to do it?
I mean,
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about? He's just clicking away on his not anime titty keyboard. That's all I want to point out.
I'm sorry.
I built this guy a custom keyboard, a custom mechanical keyboard with real special keycaps, and he can't fucking use them. I sent it halfway across the fucking world, the exact opposite, and he's like, "Nah, I don't really feel like it." It's a good structural frame too.
I mean, it's more of a decoration piece at this point, to be 100% honest. For all the bitches I bring back, women I bring back over, which is zero.
You don't want to get canceled like J.K. Rowling. You get a words per minute yet?
Not yet.
It should tell you.
I'm not paying attention. I'm still like.
You could just stop. It'll tell you at any point.
52.
Yeah, look at this guy with like 6 letters. That's all that he was doing. But yeah, that's how bad my typing is. So I'm trying to better myself by learning how to type. Because every time I see other people type, it fucking blows my mind, and I can't.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, my dad, who's 60, still can't type that well. And he used to work in fucking like computer shit for like half his life once he got out of the Navy. So.
No, that's your mom. She's the computer.
Still working also.
Mm-hmm. Your dad's just sitting home pounding down the brewskis.
I mean, not really as much anymore because his whole situation that he had, but he's doing fine now. Other than the fact he has to
good.
put on like
That's
this
really
whole bodysuit because no lymph node in the left side of his neck, but just to help with like fluid buildup in his entire body. It looks kind of weird.
Still keeping a positive attitude about it though.
Yeah,
It's good.
which is good.
My man.
So
My man. So, like I was alluding to earlier, I was actually hoping to talk to Terry about this because him and I bought season tickets to get the premier football club here in Port Orchard, the Port Orchard Football
there's a
Club.
football club over there.
Yeah, it's their inaugural season. we're founding members.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So him and I bought season tickets. We are founders. We have little we have, what do you call it? Certificates to indicate that. I'm gonna bring that up and I'm gonna show
You're gonna
you.
get it framed.
I need to print
I'd
it
get it
first.
framed.
if
I'd get
anything.
it framed because it might be their only season if you think about it.
It's possible. Here,
I mean,
hold on. Let me
look at the Seattle Dragons. They had one season and now they're the Seattle Sea Dragons after like a year of like hiatus.
They were the XFL, right?
I think so. How do I?
Maybe.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to make this bigger.
How to what?
I don't know how to make this bigger. It's been a minute since I've used Discord.
You have to move the actual fucking window, make it bigger.
How?
Either way, we have
Oh,
these
there we go. There we go.
little
There we go.
certificates for the founders to the Port Orchard Football Club. Ask me how much these tickets
How much
cost.
do these tickets cost, Drew?
Just guess. Just pitch me
I'm
a
gonna
number.
say 100.
Get it? Pitch. Football.
$100 for a whole year.
100. 100 for the whole year. Founders, where I get 10% off the merch store and something else.
I mean, yeah, I'd say.
I think I get a discount on drinks when I'm there at every home game, and there's a founders founders seats.
How much? All right. So fine. I'll go up to like 500. He's laughing.
They were they were $23, David.
What the fuck?
They were very cheap. So, we have these founders. I'm gonna get you out of my email, but we have these founder tickets, and we get to go to all the home
That's,
games. You know what the bitch of it
What's
is,
the
though?
bitch of it?
They're on Sundays. Guess who fucking works on
do.
Sundays? Yes,
Well,
they're Sundays at 3 p.m. and I get off work at 6 p.m.
well,
Soccer games don't last that long.
sounds like a you problem.
Yep, but it's whatever. It's $23. I'm not really out that much, but I get my name on the wall or whatever because there's some kind of mural or some shit like that.
Until they go defunct after one season.
Maybe, yeah. And you know, the part that gets me is when I was like looking through the website, I was like, oh, cool. There's some like news article they posted. Then like, yeah, tryouts are next week.
Oh my god.
Like, wait a minute, y'all don't have a fucking team yet? You got to be kidding me.
You're gonna have like Joe the construction worker just out there not knowing what the fuck he's doing. He's like, I played goalie in like 5th grade or something like that. Thinking he can play soccer. That'd be like me going out there who hasn't played soccer since probably like 3rd grade. Saying,
I never played soccer.
hey, get me as one of your starting guys. Not on the bench.
Yeah, come
fuck.
on back. You can try out for the old POFC.
I got a year and a half left here, roughly. Don't know where I'm going afterwards.
Do you have any choice in the matter, or is it just what they tell you?
I have some choice. I mean, this wasn't even my
Where do
first
you wanna
choice.
go?
I was supposed to get my first choice, but ideally, anywhere in Germany besides Ramstein. Because Ramstein,
Why?
that's like headquarters for all of Europe, man. I don't want to be
What
like
do you mean?
saluting 4-star generals every single fucking day when they come through the goddamn gate.
Why not? What are you, some kind of asshole that doesn't respect people who are better than you?
Just because they have. Okay.
Obviously, they're higher ranks. That makes.
I
them
don't
better
know if
than
they're
you.
exactly smarter than me. They like. Let's be real though. Most officers come from money.
Yeah, because they went to college.
So did I, but I'm not an officer. I'm enlisted.
Couldn't you become an officer?
I mean, theoretically, yes, but in no way in hell I'll ever be a general.
Why not?
They pretty much decide that as soon as you like go through like the whole officer candidate bullshit stuff. Like they like, especially if you're going through the academy, they're
That's
like, all right, this person right here, we're gonna make him a general. This person right here, as high as they go, lieutenant colonel. This person right here won't get past a major.
why. What? How do they fucking
It's
figure
all
that
politics, man. All politics.
out? That's. I
It's
mean,
all
I get
politics.
that. I work in a very political
All
workplace.
politics. Like I myself,
In fact-
if I went to officer route, I don't think I'd get above a captain, but I don't know if I'll be doing that anytime soon. I still have like 4 years left in my contract.
Yeah, and then you're gonna, renew it for another 4 contracts, right,
At this rate,
Mr.
if
Lifer?
I do the full 20, get out after 20, full retirement, I'll be 46. Be living like Larry. Go get some minimum wage job just to kill the time when I'm not working.
Yeah, come work at Amazon. That's what people do in my line of work. They retire from the military, and then they fucking hate themselves because us civilians don't know how to fucking work.
I mean, if you're still working at Amazon by the time we're both 46, I'll consider it.
I fucking hope not, dude. Oh my god. I don't want to be there that long. I saw a posting for the thing, like the job I was doing over Christmas. I saw that posting up recently, and I thought, I'm not gonna apply for that. Fuck that. I don't know, man. They burned me out. I'm not trying to move up anymore.
I feel that.
Ain't about it.
I feel that. That's why I'm still
My cat's
on
on
the
the desk.
fence about this whole military thing. Granted, at the end of my contract, I have the ability to cross-train and go into a whole different career field. But,
Well, you don't want to be a gate security for the rest of your life?
bro, we're the only career field. Granted, we only work roughly 15 days a month, but we're always like getting our shit kicked in. Fucking 0 degrees outside, yeah, you're gonna be working outside all day. Fucking maintainers, sure they work 12-hour shifts like we do, but they don't work the weekends. They have days off in the middle of the week. Yeah,
Maintainers?
people that work on the planes, you know. I don't want to see your cat's asshole, by the
Oh.
way.
Hey, don't put Clovis down like that.
But yeah, the maintainers, they work 12-hour shifts, but they have the weekends off here. Well, it's other shit. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go get an 8 to 5, man.
Well, I tried to do that, but then I'm just like, they're like, you gotta wait a little bit longer if you want to leave.
'Cause you don't have seniority.
No, they said. I mean, I could get a desk job, back office shit, but
Oh, then you'd be the quintessential Air Force. All right, all right. I
but
see how it
however,
is.
my career field. Just saying this. Only way you can get a back office job normally at my rank is if you're a good-looking female. That's it,
Sucking
pretty
dick.
much. Get the knee pads out, going downtown.
I'll buy you some knee pads, David.
Last time I had knee pads was Korea. They didn't give me knee pads here. Yeah.
Okay, just spread the cheeks and go and dry.
I guess so.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So I either gotta make rank and then I can get a back office job, or somehow become a good-looking female.
I mean that mustache though. Ooh, that's. I was gonna say, man, I have not seen your face in a while, and I don't remember the stash.
I had a stash. No, I didn't have the
Yeah,
stash
you-
when you saw me. Did I have the stash when you saw me last?
You did not
I
have the
shaved
stash.
it off for my grandma's funeral.
Yeah,
I think.
you,
No, I had it for that. Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I thought I did.
And if not, I could find some photos.
I might have shaved it off right before I left to come over here.
It's probable. Got to look good for the funeral. I mean, that makes sense.
But I think I had it for the funeral. But I don't remember. I mean, that was back in August, so you have to keep that in mind.
I'll find one. Don't you worry.
But I'm currently trying to grow the mustache out as long as I can without trimming it. With see how long it takes
What the
leadership
fuck?
to like get pissed off at me without it being completely out of regs.
Why? Why do you want to do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Cause fuck it, why not?
I guess. I mean, fuck. I don't
Well,
know, man.
all I'm gonna be is told to go shave the mustache off or go trim it. They're not gonna give me like, say you're gonna get fucking kicked out because of a fucking mustache. I mean, you got some people out there
Alright.
supposed to have shaving waivers. They don't have shaving waivers and still grow a fucking beard, and they don't get yelled at.
Wait. Shaving
Yeah,
waivers?
shaving waivers. That's a thing.
Kind of. You can just like pay money and then be able to not shave. What the fuck?
You don't
Really?
pay money. So it's predominantly in African American military members because it like causes like ingrown hairs and shit like that, so they can't shave every single day. So they can get shaving waivers to where they can pretty much just grow a beard out to like a certain length. A few non-African American people I know have them, but it's very hard to come by because it doesn't happen as much because our hair as Caucasian people is different because it's more straight, whereas theirs is more curly, so it goes back into the skin.
Look at this guy. He's fucking saying the right words, not getting himself canceled. I'm proud of you, David.
Hey, Air Force is very politically correct. What can I say?
That's fair. That's fair.
However, they are
well,
saying
However,
that possibly in this year they could be allowing beards for all Air Force. So, granted, I can't
That's
grow
weird.
a beard, so
Why-
there's that.
why the Air Force of all things?
Just because we're not the Army or we're not the Marines.
Yeah, not badasses.
Because we sit at desks all day. Space Force can get fucking neck tattoos.
Yeah, have you talked to anyone in the Space Force yet?
I mean, technically
Besides in boot camp?
in my career field, they had people stationed at Space Force bases. They were technically Space Force, but they were still technically a part of the Air Force.
Yeah, it's under the same category,
I
right?
mean, yes, it's kind of like how the Marines are in the same category as the Navy, I would say, in the Coast Guard.
Yeah, but no one ever thinks about that in that kind of
I
way.
mean, true.
The Marines are just the Marines. I know that they're
I mean-
different, but no one thinks the Marines are part of
I
the
mean,
Navy.
Technicality-wise, they are still a part of the Department of the Navy. So, like, all their budget comes from the
I
Navy.
guess.
So, the more you know. But you didn't even know that.
So what you're telling me is that you have yet to meet anybody who's a Space Force. You know, I don't know what their fucking name
Guardians.
is.
They're the Guardians.
You've yet to meet a Guardian.
I mean, I've seen them walking around. One of the places I work at sometimes is it's all space.
Are they some Giga
It's all
nerds?
Space Force people. It's pretty much like missile defense
some-
shit like that. Intel. It's all Space Force.
Are they some Giga nerds?
I mean, yes and no.
I mean, they're like little rocket scientists, right?
I mean, like I said, they were all Air Force. I mean, I technically could have done that sort of shit,
But
I didn't.
You're not a fucking Guardian.
I'm not a
You're
Guardian. I'm just an airman.
You stay on this planet. They go to
They
other
do
planets.
not go to other planets.
Someday.
You know what they do? They sit in front of a computer
Some-
all day, but like, no missiles here. Cool beans.
Love it. I wish my life was that cool.
And they get cooler patches than us. To like look like every time I've seen them, they look like they're made out of rubber, or some shit like that. And they wear their.
I mean, it's
So you know how like most people in the military have the American flag on their right shoulder?
wait, like a tattoo?
No,
or
just like the patch.
in their uniform.
Okay,
yeah.
It's always on the right shoulder. Space Force
Yeah.
decides to be completely different, put on their left shoulder. And the running joke is
Do they have it?
is that it's because they left the Air Force. Get it? Because it's on their left shoulder.
I thought it was just so they could have the American flag in the right orientation. Because don't you have to have it backwards on the right shoulder?
Yeah, it's because it never retreats. It's always running into battle.
Okay.
That's what I was told in boot camp, man.
That is, I mean, yeah, I remember hearing that
Or
as well.
basic
back
military
in,
training.
What, they don't call it boot camp?
Not for the Air Force. They call it BMT.
All right, that makes sense.
Because half my time was just sitting around reading from a book, learning about the Air Force history.
What'd you learn, though?
Oh, the year that it was founded, 1947. Used to be part of the Army before that.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
How to do
Wait, after World
after
War II?
World War
it
II?
was
After
founded?
World War II, yes.
Oh, okay.
What else
All
did I learn? How to do drill? Because apparently I didn't know that from drumline. It amazes me how many people don't know how to fucking march.
Hey man, it's not always the most common thing. I brought this up at work recently. It's something stupid like one of the water dispensers filled up with water, and they're like, "Oh, you can't spill that." I'm like, "All right, whatever, I won't." And I walked from like the water fountain over to like this door outside, and then just like poured it out. And they're like, "Oh, you didn't spill anything." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, of course. I know how to keep my body moving in a even plane.
Keep
That's
my
the band nerd
upper
days,
torso perfectly straight, while the bottom does its own thing.
Baby. Yes. I was actually really hoping. Oh man, like in on the drumline subject. Like I've been telling Terry about some of like the weird shit that we do in band, and like on some of the gay shit here and there, and I was really hoping to get him like some validation here that it was actually real, and I was gonna get another bando, i.e. you, to chime in and agree with me on this one.
Continue.
David, what's the weirdest thing you ever did in marching band?
Weirdest thing I ever did in marching band. I mean, to be all honest, from what I remember, because half the time I wasn't sober, a lot of it was like taking my shirts off when I was like fucking like well below freezing.
Why would you do that, David?
Because fuck it, why not? We're just fucking at another drumline member's place, partying it up with every other member on drumline. Like, fuck it, let's take our shirts off. That
Now, David, why would we have done that? It's like what scenario were we in that like taking shirts off was the play?
like
I'm curious.
the beer pong with our amazing
Yes.
team, undefeated by the way since 2013. Double D Titties stood for Drew
Goddamn
David
right.
Titties, undefeated since 2013,
Mm-hmm.
and
That was the play. You got to distract somehow.
exactly.
Everyone
Exactly.
remember that. If you want to play the pong, you got to find a way to get them not
Exactly.
looking at those cups.
and people
That's why you make them check out these cups.
people will say that we lost, but they're all lying. We never lost.
They are.
They're not going to come on this pod.
We've
They're
never
never
lost.
going to come on this podcast and refute our evidence.
Exactly. So, for all intents and purposes, because it's true, we are undefeated.
Exactly. No one can.
We're on a brief hiatus though, because
Yeah.
my beer pong partner is on the other fucking side of the world. It makes it a little bit hard to play a game here and there. I haven't played pong in a while. I played a little bit of last summer. I played a lot of cornhole. Like just the groups of people I was with were all cornhole people. So every time I went to like a party, it was like, "Oh, do you want to play some cornhole?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah!" My dad made some cornhole boards, and we'd practice.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Driveway.
Can't say cornhole, though. You have to say bags. Because cornhole can mean something else. Your
What?
poop shoot.
Your asshole.
Your asshole.
Okay. And
I mean, that could be offensive to some people, with today's world. Just saying. Just
anyway.
saying.
I've only ever known it as cornhole.
Same here, though.
So yeah, I mean, I played a lot of that this summer. It's fun. I like it. I'm okay at it, and I understand the principles of how to not suck.
I'd say I'm pretty
So I'm like slightly above
decent
that.
at it because we played. I don't know why, but we played a decent amount of it at Osan back in Korea when we had like flight functions with like everyone just be chilling out at like the softball fields and someone would bring out the cornhole setup and we played cornhole, have like a whole tournament and all that stuff. Granted,
Beer in one hand, sacks in the other.
there's pictures of me out there. I think actually not on my going away plaque. I had to check for a second, but there's pictures of me out there on the whole interwebs. Me playing
with the sacks.
with a beer in one hand, sack in the other.
Oh man, I wish
grabbing
I could
that
have
sack.
see David with the sack in his hand. I wish I was looking down on him since he's shorter than me. I could see that sack in his hand.
Actually, I think I gotta see if I have the picture right here. I have it on my phone actually.
That's cute. But that's it though. Just taking your shirts off. That's the weirdest thing you did in your marching band days.
I did have our roommate rub suntan lotion, sunscreen on my back one time. Just in the middle
That's
of the band.
that's like just a good helping
wearing
friend.
short shorts
I
all the time.
we did wear shorts a lot.
wear
I
short-
missed those shorts, man. Like I kept those for a while.
I
don't remember what.
I have even shorter ones now.
I believe it. They're probably not those just generic black ones
No,
from Target.
these are what they call Ranger panties.
Ranger panties. Why do Why do they call them Ranger
I
panties?
think it's because like special warfare guys wear them for like running shorts or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. They're comfortable. Got to cut the netting out though for obvious reasons.
Yeah, for that weight savings.
Yeah. I mean, my Air Force PT shorts are pretty short. I'm not gonna lie. Also, those were issued to me.
I mean, when I did the band days, I would intentionally make the shorts short. It's for the tan lines. That was the only reason, though.
But other than that, that's all I can really think of off the top of my head. Nothing like like getting butt ass naked on a tour bus like you did.
I
Swiping like cards through
got-
people's butt cracks and stuff. Time the old wiener in a
no.
knot. Never did that.
It was not a card. It was a dude's shoulder
Still,
blade,
though.
and he credit carded another guy's ass cheeks.
Still though, I mean,
That's not weird. That's
sure,
normal.
you and I have kissed before, but that's just what the homies do, you know?
Yeah, if you can't kiss your homie, you ain't
Exactly.
friends. You ain't no real homie. Let's see. It's whatever. Terry, I mean, if we can get this going for another 2 hours, Terry will be on, in about 2 hours. I think he's on his way home.
I mean, it is possible. I just have to be in bed by like 7.
It's 7 now, David.
7 my time. 7 a.m. my time.
I still don't know the time. You said it was 3.
It's about
almost?
3:47 a.m. right now. My time.
Yeah, boom,
But-
nailed it. I when you said that, I had definitely thought like, oh fuck, I'm the variable here that can't stay up
No,
late.
it's me.
But I can still
It's
stay.
me.
I can still stay up a little bit later. I think we might circle back if you're willing. We might circle back because if it is 9:30 and he gets on, I'll fucking give him a call and be like, yo, get your ass over here. And
I mean, that's fine with me. If I'm still sober enough to continue at this point, because I got to work with a bunch of morons tomorrow.
what are you doing tomorrow? What's on the agenda?
Working the gate, scanning IDs.
Oh wow, who would have thought? I scan IDs, man. I scan driver's licenses
I
at
mean, it's
work.
kind of like what I do, except it's military IDs.
Yeah, I scan them and say, "Hey, take this route." I got in a little bit of an argument with the Ukrainian guy
Nah.
today.
Continue.
He tried to take the wrong route, and I'm like, "No, dude, this is your route. You need to take this
Yeah, you
one."
tell him.
And he's like, "No, but this one." I'm like, "No, this one." And he kept pulling out. I'm like, I pushed it back. I'm like, "No." And I pointed to the one route he needed to take. It was 2 fucking packages, by the way, mind you. But you know where Squim is, right?
Squim. Yeah, I know Squim, or as people from not our state say, Sequim.
Sequim,
Sequim.
yeah. That's where his 2 packages were. And you know where I work. So.
That's not that far at all.
That's it's far. It's like, round trip, probably about an hour and a
I
half.
mean, it's still not that bad though.
Yeah, and 2 packages.
That's still
was
shorter
fine.
than the
But,
distance it would take for me to drive from my parents' house to your place. Overall.
Yeah. And you know what? I just had to keep telling him, like, dude, taking this one. And I wasn't going to take no. I drop the fucking hammer sometimes at work. And I'm like, I just don't put up with people's shit.
Damn right.
And I don't let them take an inch because, they'll take a fucking mile.
Exactly.
And I know they will.
See, if I could do that, I would. But I don't have the stripes on my uniform to do that.
Oh, I have red stripes on my uniform.
I have.
Yeah.
Let me-
Oh, he's about to pull out the blues, baby. Oh, he's not. What the fuck? He cucked me.
Spice Brown.
He just has just got some fucking patch over
Spice
here.
Brown.
And he's like, oh. Wait, what is
That's my
that,
rank.
though? You just have a patch
So I
of it?
washed my uniforms today, so I had to take them off.
Oh, they don't really stay
No,
on
they're
your
Velcro.
uniform, though?
Or as they say in the military, hook and loop. Because they can't say Velcro. They say hook and loop.
Yeah, it's...
Makes no
it's-
fucking
Velcro
sense.
Velcro is what do you call it?
Trademarked? No,
Copyrighted.
Same shit. Same shit.
Yeah, it's copyrighted. That makes sense. I get that, but so you just take that off all the time?
I mean, when
You
I
just leave it off?
wash them, yeah. Like all my pet, like
How often do you wash it?
usually about once a week because I work nights, so I don't get like super hot and sweaty. So
I see. Do you have extras of
yeah,
those?
yeah,
or
I
just the
got
one?
I got like total of 10 uniforms right now. I got my summer weight ones, my normal, my
Uh,
all weather ones. I normally wear the summer weight ones because they feel like pajamas. like super comfortable.
Interesting. Did you get Hold on. You mentioned a while back that you were like signing up to be like a beta tester or some shit for armor plates.
Yeah,
You get them?
they sent me one thing. Well, they didn't even send me. They sent me like a survey. So like, what would you change? They asked me like specifically like, what would you change about your cummerbund for your plate carrier? And I'm thinking, oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. Like I tell them this shit, they're gonna send me like a whole new cummerbund and all that shit. And I told them like, well, currently I have like my own plate carrier, and then I issued one. I'm like, my own plate carrier I really like because it's like all skeletal and shit. I don't think you've seen my plate carrier, have you? You want me to go get it really quick so you
No, I
can
have
see
not.
what I'm talking about?
Just keep
Anywho,
talking. We'll get to it.
It's
at some point.
skeletal, so I was like nothing on it, super lightweight, super minimalist. But my issued one has like pocket on either side, and like you can put like a radio in there, like an extra mags or shit like that, as well as ways to insert side plates and shit like that. My skeletal one doesn't have any of that shit, and you like to do that you'd have to like, I don't know, buy separate like things for like plate bags and shit and other things for pouches and shit, which I have. And so I told them like, hey, one thing I'd like on all my plate carriers and shit, tube system, but yet elastic, but with pockets still. So you don't have to like
What? Hold on. What?
Okay, so the tube system, so you just like rip that shit off. I don't know.
Tube system.
You click it in there and then you just like it's plastic or something.
Keep on.
But you put it in there and then you have like two little pull tab on each side, so you just rip it off so you can like quickly chuck that shit if you needed to. Super convenient actually. If you instead of using like a traditional quick release where you like pull down on a tab and everything just comes off. More durable. And then the elastic, just so you're not like constantly adjusting for like when you put layers on shit like that, so everything like just stays more snug to your body. And so like when you breathe in and out, plate carrier moves with your chest and all that shit compared to like you either keeping it super tight to where you can't breathe, or it being super loose where it just bounces all over you when you're like running down the field.
And it's bruising you at that point.
I mean, it doesn't bruise me.
Right? Nah, you're a little baby peach.
Debatable these days.
All right, so you gave him the feedback, and then what happened?
Heard nothing. For nothing.
God,
but apparently I'm still signed up for their gear testing shit. So, I mean,
give it time, right?
Give it time. They might have sent me something. I'm not entirely sure. Because I got a notification from the post office like, hey, you got a package in. The same day I picked up something else. I'm just thinking, might have been the stuff I picked up, or it could just be still sitting there waiting for me to come pick it up. But I'm not.
So go fucking.
I'm not gonna go in there and be like, hey, you guys got a package for me? And they're like, nah, man, you're fucking stupid. We got nothing for you because no one fucking cares about you.
Do you have it? You have an email that says you have a package
From the post office. Heard nothing from the company who we signed up with for saying they sent me anything.
You get your ass over to the post office. You tell them, hey, I got this thing. Where's my fucking mail?
And I'm going to go in there.
And then you say, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to say it like that. You're a beautiful lady.
Why do you automatically assume it's a female, Drew?
Why? Because I don't know. You need to respect women more.
Why couldn't it have been a male that works at the post office? Why does it have to be a female?
Why? Because I'm having, female representation. Because every fucking post office worker I see is a man, except for like the postmaster at my.
It's about 50-50 at the post office over here. Just saying.
So my odds are good.
That's
then.
on base.
Jesus Christ, get off my ass. Whatever. Walk in, say, give me my fucking mail. Sorry, you insert preferred pronoun here. I didn't mean to say it like that. Give me my goddamn mail. Is that better?
Yes.
Does that soothe your heart?
Yes, because I have to be more PC these days. I also get paperwork, potentially. Actually, no. What? Let's be real. Military is not politically correct when it comes to that sort of shit. Not at all.
They say they are, but everyone's a fucking gung-ho racist. Sometimes.
Yes, they are. Can't confirm. No.
I'm not going to say everyone's a racist, but
I'd say at least 75% of them. In my 2 years in, I would say.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know that many people who...
In my own personal experience. I could be wrong, but it's just my own personal experience.
I'd say there, man. Uh, did I tell you I finally got the process going to get my passport?
I need to do that also. I need to renew mine.
I just need to get one, but got the paperwork. I got it submitted. It's getting mailed off. I paid my money. Tap. Cats are fucking killing each other out there. It's happening now.
So that means you're gonna come visit me soon,
So
right?
at some point, yeah. So like I'll be honest. The primary reason I got it is because Keith's wedding in Japan.
Oh.
So that's step number 1 is get a passport. Step number 2 is to start looking for plane tickets, and then start I have enough time off. That's no problem. I'm probably gonna stay there for like 2 weeks if I'm. Being honest.
If I was still in Korea, I would say come visit me, but I'm not. I'm 9 hours.
I mean, where are you gonna be this time next year? Still in in England?
Yeah, I'll still be here.
Does your leave the process work the same way, where it's like 1 month a year kind of thing, or is that just because you were in like Korea?
That's just because I didn't take any leave in Korea. So I'm like, I'll just take all 30 days.
But you get 1 month a year, basically.
In theory, yes, you get. Is it 30?
A total of 1 month.
You get. I want to say 30 or 60 days a year. I think it's 30 days a year, but you can have maximum like 60 in total, and then you have use or lose, which you have to use it, or obviously you lose it. But I'm gonna stop you right there because I gotta go pee and get another drink. So keep the people talking. So give me a second. Give me a second.
Man. All right. Good. Now I can talk about him when he's not here. David is an avid listener to the podcast, though. That's what I appreciate. He's a real homie. He tells me that he listens, and I gotta say he's probably one of the few people who actually comments on these bad boys. So I'm hoping that he's feeling welcomes on the old Right On with Drew and Terry. Sans Terry, because he's in the old big city right now. Either way, though, I do hope that I can eventually go visit my boy David, because it's been a minute. We were very close. Like I said, got the picture on the wall. He wasn't expecting that. That was I like to look at him every morning. I'm putting my shoes on, strapping the old boots on, and he's looking over me, making sure that my day is going to be safe, protecting me in my time. Oh god damn.
Welcome.
Dave, you're making so I'm gonna have to edit this.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd.
Usually these bad boys are like a cut and then upload, and that's about it.
I didn't think you'd walk off. But by the time I got back.
No, it's fine. I just made a note in my notes about what's going on. I already need to go censor a name.
Oh, what you got there? Is that a contact haze?
This?
Yeah.
It is a contact haze.
I can tell by the can.
The person who was watching my cats while we were in Newport, he got some, didn't like it, so he left like 5 of them in my fridge.
So it sounds like he's a little bitch.
He is. He's kind of a little bitch. He enjoys some drinks, but he's not a IPA guy. I don't blame him.
Not even that really much of an IPA. It's more like.
It's good. I like contact haze.
It's not like Space Dust. Let's just say that.
Oh my god, Space Dust is not like it's good. It's not that good though. I'm gonna be honest. It's not the best beer ever. Like everyone praises it. It's like strong, and by strong I mean there's just a lot of fucking flavors in it, man.
I mean, I got 2 in my fridge right now.
Ooh, I got 2 in my fridge right now.
Only Seattle beer I can find out here.
Well, yeah, it's pine beer. I get it. That makes
it's
perfect
really
sense.
not. Like every time I've gone into the shop to buy beer, they have just cases upon cases that's stacked high, and that number never seems to dwindle unless I buy it myself.
You are the reason they bought that case.
Probably.
They stocked up because of you.
Probably. And it's worth it. I drank a whole 6-pack the other night.
I become more of a seltzer guy. I'm not gonna lie. I dig them. After getting fucked up on the 3rd of July off of Bud Light seltzers, I've become a fan. And the next morning was not hungover.
I mean, see, for me, it depends. Like back in Korea, the only time I really got hungover is when I just constantly drank soju like nonstop. But when I just like stayed with like beer the entire night, I was fine.
Mhm.
But, like soju, fucking mixed drinks and all that shit, worst hangovers of my life.
Yeah, it's all
The
the sugar,
sugar,
man.
man.
Everyone tells you that. That's like college 101. You know, in boost, sex, and reality checks, they're like, "Hey, don't drink your sugary."
But they also
mixers.
said with the little chart that they gave us, which I think actually still have at my parents' house, said if you drink this many
The-
drinks,
like your body
if you
weight.
drink this many drinks for how much you weigh, you're gonna die. I'm just looking at him like, especially the night after we drank that fifth, I'm like, I'm not dead yet. I feel like I died.
This thing lied to me.
I feel like I died because I'm puking up black just because of all the fucking Oreos that we ate instead of actual food.
I would never do that shit again. Like that was very much like a college thing. Oh, but fuck, that was funny. Like I just
What a night though. I just remember, the only thing I really remember is we were at Brad's. We were drinking our fifths. We had some hookah.
yeah
And then
Yeah.
we go to, I'm not gonna
across the
cross
parking,
the parking
lot.
lot. Sorry for naming. Actually, you already named his name before in a previous podcast.
No, I did
I
not.
did.
I have. No, I did not.
Shit.
Just keep.
We go,
Just mention.
went down the-
Mention less people.
went down across the parking lot, and then the birthday girl. We're just chilling there. We're drinking our fifth still. You're with your girl. I was talking to one of your friends that you knew from Drumline or Color. That was in Color Guard. We had a fat butt. I remember she asked me, "Was like, do you think my ass is like massive and amazing?" I'm like, yes. And then next thing,
How far did that get you?
well, ended up like shortly after that. Well, she took some pulls from my bottle also.
Oh, so you didn't drink the full fifth. You've been
You
lying
did not
to me this
drink
whole
the whole
fucking
fifth
time.
either, because I know your girl at the time took some from yours. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, we were all sharing.
We were. I mean, granted, probably had some drinks there also that weren't from our fifths. Anywho, next thing I really remember is I'm puking over because we're already there for like someone that we knew's birthday party, but I'm puking over the railing outside. Birthday girl comes out. She's like, "Hey," tells our drumline instructor, like, "Hey, can we get David like a glass of water and like a towel or something like that?"
And a towel or something. I like that.
And then I'm getting walked home by Ben and the girl I was already talking to with the fat butt. Keep in mind, there's snow on the ground also. I'm getting walked home. I've got my arm, one arm on one of their shoulders, arm on the other shoulder. Low life, my time. Get back. Try and go to sleep, room spinning. Like, I'm thinking, oh god, I gotta go puke. Run to the bathroom. And I never forget this moment. Start puking. Everything comes up black. I'm thinking, oh god, I'm dying. But that's because of the Oreos that I ate and lack of food, because our previous buddy, he's like, nah, I'm gonna get this Little Caesars pizza for myself. You guys can't have any.
Yep.
Some
Dude,
homie right there.
He fucked with those Little Caesars
did.
pizzas. Like, it's digressing a little bit. Like, throughout the years that I've known Mr. Brand, as you already fucking doxed him.
I thought you were gonna beep his name, man. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you already said his name
it's
though.
the other. It's the A name. It's the A name. I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
Brad's the friend.
Yeah.
Don't mention any.
Yeah,
don't mention
I already
other
I
names.
mentioned
That's the
Brad.
key.
I didn't mention the A name or the B
Yes.
name.
You just
Drumline.
our roommate B
No,
name.
Drumline instructor. B name.
Oh yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so like throughout the years of knowing Brad, he really liked Little Caesars. Like when we did band together, and we were doing like drumline and indoor drumline together, that was like, that was like the meal is like, oh, we go get some Little Caesars pizzas, and he liked the wings there. He
To
was a
be
big fan
fair,
of the
those
wings.
pizzas are still $5 at the time.
They were, and now they are not $5.
They're
Like
£5 over here.
pizzas, £5.
£5.
Really?
They have to go to London though. We only have one in the UK. Anyway,
Interesting.
back to my story. I'm puking. It's black from Oreos. Little did I know at the time, there was someone in the stall next to me taking a shit at the time. And I distinctly remember them saying, "Oh shit." And they start wiping their ass and scurrying the fuck on out of there. Because apparently I didn't make it all into the toilet. and there's some splashback onto the ground, probably on their foot.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if someone vomited in the next fucking stall.
I still to this day have no clue who it was.
You don't need to know who it was. That's the better
'Cause the
part.
next-
They don't know who you
Because
were.
the next morning we got on that bus to go to Seattle. Oof, that was a rough trip. And they offered us Oreos on that bus ride also.
Dude, I just remember waking up the next morning and like, oh fuck, I gotta go on this bus ride. Shit.
We didn't even have
And
to
I
go.
just like go to the dining hall. I just like get some breakfast
Yep, the
sandwiches.
breakfast sandwiches.
I go to the store. I
We
get some fucking apple
we got some
juice,
water also.
Because apparently, apple juice is like my hangover cure of choice. And I just walked my ass up there, and I was just like,
All the way to Beasley. Was it
Oh.
Beasley? No, we didn't walk to Beasley. We walked to the
no,
Bowler.
It
It
was
was Bowler. Walked to Bowler.
It might have been. I don't know. It was a good time. It was too much alcohol, but we had plenty of time to sober up, and then just watch us get our ass beat at a basketball game the next day.
It was you and I, one other person from Drumline, and
Don't
some
matter.
zoo crew folk, and then we got Zell's chicken on the way back.
Dude, all right. Oh man, who was I? I was talking to someone about this. Oh fuck, there's someone I was talking about Ezel's chicken specifically with, and I was thinking about you the whole time because they were like, "Oh, what's some good chicken around here?" And I'm like, "Yo, you got to go to Seattle and you got to get some fucking Ezel's chicken." Like, I don't know exactly what the deal is. I know there's a new place because they got divorced or some
Haven't
shit like
sent, but I think they
But-
got shut down because owner of the building didn't want to renew the lease or some shit like that. And that's actually near my neck of the woods, not Seattle.
that. It don't matter. It don't matter.
But I remember you saying you did not like Zell's chicken. You must have changed.
Whatever, man. My opinions have gotten better. It's
You know
okay.
who also likes Zell's chicken? Action Bronson.
Action Bronson.
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar, but I don't know
He's
who
a
that is.
chef, and he also does the song Baby Blue featuring Chance the Rapper, and he also did the song on the not good version of the Suicide Squad movie.
Is he like a big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But like a big redneck
I don't know
guy?
if he's really... No, you're thinking Matty Madison or something like that from The Bear or something like that.
Oh, maybe.
They
I
look
don't
very
know.
similar.
Maybe I'm
Very similar.
Maybe I'm just thinking Billy the Fridge.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
That man is
That's something I would
morbidly
expect you
obese.
to know.
Billy the Fridge, another Seattle legend. Actually, I really know about legend.
Wait, really?
He's not a Seattle.
I didn't know
He's not a
he-
Seattle legend to my knowledge, but he's from Seattle.
I did not know that. I just like the name. I think it's fucking hilarious. His name is Billy the fucking Fridge.
He had like a chain around his neck that had like a top pot donut or some shit like that on it. Stale ass top pot
That's hot.
donut. Which I think are
That's hot.
overrated donuts. I don't know if you've ever had those.
I have no idea what that
It's
is.
a Seattle donut chain.
Top Pot?
Yeah, Top Pot. Golden Tate, former wide receiver of the Seattle Seahawks, broke into them one morning or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason.
Just broke in and
Just because you wanted
it's
donuts.
probably after he was. It's probably after he was banging Russell Wilson's wife.
Yo, fuck Russell Wilson. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking man's a fraud. Have you heard about him lately? And how he like fucking lied about how much money he was donating to like the Seattle Children's Hospital or some shit like that?
I did see that news
Man's
story.
a fraud.
That he's basically they said what some percentage, but it was such an insignificant amount that
Yeah, it was
didn't
like
matter.
5% of what he's fucking getting in donations or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's all just money. He was like paying his people a lot of money too, or his people. I don't know. I do remember that being a talking
Yeah.
point that came up in my news feed at one point.
Giant fraud, but he had his moments in Seattle. Won them a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I remember. And he also lost the
I
Super
mean,
Bowl.
yeah, we don't talk about that. That was a low point of my life. You weren't there. Were you there for that?
Yes, I was. I watched you
No,
cry,
I did
David.
not cry.
You 100% cried, man. Don't bullshit me here. You were crying when the Seahawks lost. You just sat there.
Was what's his face there, like talking shit the entire time, being a kind of an asshole about it?
like older what's his face or
with the
like
beard.
the Audi what's his face.
Audi? Yeah. With the beard.
No, that guy. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
being like complete
Oh
dick about it.
yes, he was. I remember him over there just like
No, not
no
out, not
ass
Audi
just
guy,
to
not
be in
Audi
a-
guy. He's friend, but
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
the chemist guy with the WRX. No.
No, he has a Legacy GT or some shit like that. Not a WRX. Same
Whatever.
shit.
He got a
Same
Subaru.
shit. Yeah.
That's all
yeah.
that matters.
He's not gonna know who we're talking about. He doesn't listen to this. Let's be real. He probably doesn't even
No,
remember us.
no. I enjoyed hanging out with him, and I miss him. What can I say?
He's kind of a prick. I'm not gonna lie.
He was opinionated. He knew what he was about, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
I hope him and his girl are still
I think
together.
they are. I think they are. Last time I saw.
That's good. That's good. You know what else is good? That sweatshirt.
Thanks.
You're wearing.
It was a pleasant surprise opening up the box with the
The titty
the
keyboard.
titty keyboard right here. And that was just in there. I'm like, damn.
Come on. You cannot tell me those switches are not extravagant. Like use it for a week. Just tell me what you think. I played some games on it. It's a little bit hard to type. Not gonna lie.
See, that's the thing. There's no letters on it. I wouldn't be able to know if like I made a mistake. I'd be like, damn. Or if like I'm playing a game like, all right, hit Q or like Z or some shit like that. I'm even looking down like
You telling me you don't know where those keys
No.
are on a keyboard when you're playing
No.
games? Yes, you.
I
You
don't.
fucking do. Don't lie to me. You
I don't.
You absolutely.
I'd be sitting there, be like, well, I guess it's a space bar with 4 fucking sets of titties on it. Better hit
Girl.
that.
True story. The spacebar has 4 girls with their tits out. Like the whole keyboard, it's like a TKL keyboard with every other switch possible, and it's just every single one has some hentai girl on it.
But not all of them have their
Uh,
titties out. I think
like,
there's about 1.
Not all of them.
2, 3,
There's a
4,
lot of them though.
5, 6, 7.
He's counting titties. You counting individual titties?
Just sets. 7,
Oh, just sets. Okay,
8.
my bad.
9,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 titties on there.
On, it's a lot of
That's a lot
titties,
A lot
man.
of titties. Actually, 20. My bad, I miscounted one. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you know what? I only put the most obnoxiously loud, clicky switches I could find. The Kale Box Jades. And I did not lube them because, I didn't want them to get any quieter.
Like, listen to that. Spacebar time?
I can hear that. And, Discord fucking makes them quiet.
It's fucking loud.
Yeah. What keep? Oh, yeah, you got the mountain. We
Yeah,
already
got the
talked about
mountain.
this. Either way.
Which I really like, to be 100% on. I should change. I have one of my, the little buttons on the tanky. You can, like, change it. On the
yeah.
notepad, we can change, like, the picture and all that shit. I
Uh-huh.
changed one
Titties.
to no. It's you never seen The Office, but you press it and it's just Michael Scott saying, "I want to die." Comes up on YouTube. I don't know. I thought it was fucking hilarious at the time.
I have a couple of them set up, and you know what? The functionality is a lot more limited than I thought they were going to be. I definitely thought there'd be a little bit more options when I got them, but like for instance, I have like a set of websites I open up whenever I play Destiny, and I wanted to be able to open up multiple websites, but you can only open up one website per click. So I have one that opens Destiny, one that opens Dim, one that opens Light GG, and the other one that does a macro within the game.
So you're telling me that the moon does not open up the hub anymore?
There's no moon anymore.
That is a shame.
I know. Hey, we could go visit the hub.
I'm
if
good.
you really wanna...
I'm good.
It's right here, man.
I'm good.
You're not getting my login.
That's what I wanted though. The username and password for that lifetime premium membership.
You are just jealous that I can. It's actually, I'll be honest, it's not as good as you might think. Most of the videos are like, there's a lot of free stuff now, and there's a lot of like free premium stuff. To me, it defeats the purpose. The only real benefit of the premium, I see you're looking at it now, is you got to have stamina to make it through all of the video because they're just longer, man. They're longer and higher quality, and those two don't match. Plus, every girl on premium just got the biggest bazingas you've ever seen in your entire life, man.
So
They're so
you're
big.
telling me that you're a tits person, not an ass person. Yeah, I know you. You're a tits person.
I'm a tits person when their clothes are on. Those are fun to look at. I'm an ass person when their clothes are off, though. When I can, get some hands in action.
See, I'm more of an ass guy myself.
Yeah.
That's because if they lift.
Let me think back to. Let me think back through David's girls real quick, of the cheeks that he's got available. All right. Maybe. Yeah. There's a lot there. There's nothing there. Quite the drastic swing. I would have never known, David. You got about one person you could convince me on that ass man claim.
Talking about the last one?
No,
she did.
I wouldn't think
she
of.
Did.
I wouldn't think of her as an ass.
Both,
girl.
Actually.
That one.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I don't know. I wasn't staring at your girl. What can I say? I respected boundaries.
Apparently, she has a third kid now. Found that out. I was like, "Damn!"
It's because you didn't provide when she asked for you in her time of need.
Did I tell you what she texted me?
Yes, you did. Please do not say it on the podcast. We're not going to let anyone get two and two together. Not until we have a third person to really bounce this off of. But yeah, that was. I died. I died when you told me that. Yes. Whatever happened to the girl in England? What
Fuck if I know.
From the dude who slit your tires. That's the last thing I heard.
Well, everyone I work with knows, apparently. Everyone I work with knows.
They do.
I didn't tell anyone. He told
did.
He told everyone. I'm just like,
does he work with
he
you?
Used to, not anymore. He purposely moved to a different flight because of me, and he left.
Wow.
He left this group.
Wow, home wrecker, David. God damn.
He left this group chat that I'm in. It was technically the boys group chat, like all the guys on chat in flight that I work with, like together for the most part. They're like cool with each other and shit. I was talking to him like last week or some shit like that, and then he was saying something. Then he saw that I was still in it, and he fucking just dipped the fuck out. I was like, okay, not my loss. I don't care.
All right. Yeah.
Like,
so he's a little bitch boy.
Yeah, he is.
And what? She's not talking to you though.
Nah. But
whatever. She can eat a dick. She doesn't deserve this man. God damn it.
I have some inside source, an inside source that is friends with her still. That she still may have something for me there. Just saying.
Might be looking for the big D.
Just saying. Like this custom wallet says Big D on it. But yeah. An inside source.
That's pretty tight.
Someone who she's friends with.
Inside source, just someone
that I work with that's friends with her still, and who's friends with me.
Guy or girl? Oh, you just you make your way.
No. That's my buddy's girl. Yeah. Respect.
All right.
Because I didn't know that whole thing was like a thing at one point until I found out, and I'm like, huh.
Well, all right.
I'm not the bad guy here. And apparently everyone I work with is like, yeah, like, tell me about this. I'm like, well, I didn't know. I don't know what you've been told. I'm not the bad guy here, though. But fuck this guy.
But fuck that guy.
Because who else would slash my tires besides him? Just saying.
You're right. I can't imagine why anybody else would. It don't make no sense to me.
Exactly. Because I told you, she drove my car. I was in it. 2 other people are in it The night it got slashed, we went to go get McDonald's. I'm like, hey, let's drive my car. I got 4 seats. You're sober. You can drive. And she's like, okay.
And she knows how to drive a
Exactly.
standard, you know?
Exactly. Little bitch boy doesn't know how to drive standard. Doesn't even have a car over here.
That's probably why he slit your tires. If we're being real here. He's like, "What the fuck is this? What?" And he could too much.
To be fair, he was working that night, and he saw us all come back in my car with her driving. I don't know if I told you that part, but I was in the back seat. Granted, the car that I
pull the mic away from your face a little bit.
how's that? Is that good?
You got it closer,
good?
and it was just really loud out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. But yeah, go through the gate. He's working. He sees her driving my car. I'm in the back seat with my other coworker. Other coworkers in the passenger seat.
Getting frisky in the back seat.
No. They put the two tallest.
It's fine.
They put the 2 tallest dudes on our flight in the back seat. Keep in mind, I have a little 2-door Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, but 4 seats
It's
apparently.
Technically 5. It's like the size of a Mini Cooper, man.
Yeah, I
don't
believe
think
it.
I even.
I mean, your car's nice. I'm not gonna lie. If you send me that picture, I'm like, damn, that's a good looking car right there.
$5,000 USD for that. Under 100,000 miles. I'm like, that's better than what most people buy out here for like a little beater. AC works perfect. Though I did find out the other day that the front passenger side speakers do not work.
Oh,
So I need to like dig around and see if
get that
there's
fixed.
like some wires disconnected or some shit like that. Because the previous owner put a sub in, they might have fucked with the wires, taken it out or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Probably. I've been thinking about getting a new car recently.
What are you gonna get? It's not gonna be a Tesla anymore, is it?
No,
Attaboy.
no.
You know what? Subaru of America. They brought back the hatchback WRX.
I fucking hate hatchbacks, dude.
It's a fucking great car.
I don't need that fat ass, dude.
It's
I can't handle it.
It's still a small car compared to like say, it's smaller than your mom's car.
Look. The what I'm looking at right now is 2 options.
Okay, continue.
And I could be swayed into another option.
Okay.
In fact, I saw a video about another one recently that made me think about it. First one is a Subaru, the Outback Wilderness Edition.
Okay. Continue.
I think it looks cool.
Continue.
But I've been watching some videos about it, and I'm like being persuaded away from it.
But you said you don't want that fat ass, and that car is bigger than
that's
the WRX. That's just saying.
No, I don't mean like a huge, large car. It doesn't matter to me. What I mean is like with most hatchbacks, you got a fat dumpy sticking out the top. Like, you bend over, you put them cheeks in the air, and that's your fucking car. Whereas like the Outback, it's just like, I don't know, it's a longer wagon. It's the crossover. I enjoy the crossover.
Get a Legacy then at that point because it's the same platform, except it's not a hatchback. The Outback is technically a Legacy hatchback. Think about that.
Shut up. I like the Wilderness Edition. Also, I love the colors. That like dark blue with like
what your mom has,
brass accents.
Kind of.
No, the Wilderness comes with an exclusive blue. It's like a darker matter, and it's got like like plastic trim and all that stuff. It looks cool to me. But it also gets like worse gas mileage than my current car.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that going into it.
It's a bigger engine.
Until I started doing some. Yeah, but it's for power and off roading, so I didn't realize that for a while. And I did some research. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. And like some other creature comforts, like someone pointed out, it doesn't have a heated steering wheel.
You don't need that.
I don't need it, but like, goddamn, if I'm gonna buy a new car at this point, like, fuck,
all you need is heated seats. Like my little fucking Ford has that shit.
I want cooling seats. I want cooled seats. That's what I want.
How often do you need?
Ooh, I need all the fucking time, David. I'm a big boy, man. It gets hot from time to time on those leather seats. Fucking cool my ass down, bitch. I need it.
Okay. What's the other car?
The other car is not as exciting. It's just a RAV4, but it's like one of the newer ones. And honestly, the hybrids have more power than like
because it has more
ones,
torque,
which I find funny. Yeah,
so
I would probably get a hybrid just for a little bit better gas mileage. I like the quietness. I like the ride. It's good. The interface is fine. I one thing I do like is the this Subaru like Starlink interface or whatever. I know it well enough, but it's fucking slow.
Yeah. It's not the
Whereas
best.
I think, but it's got a big
It
screen.
does have Android Auto.
Whereas
Now, they used to not have Android Auto. Oh, well, they have Apple CarPlay, and I'm very disappointed in you. You've betrayed me. I don't know if I can continue this on. I have to end this friendship right here, right there. For the audience, this man now has Apple products after 10 years of knowing him. He's always had Samsung, except for one time when he had a Motorola
I had
and a
plenty
Google
of Motorola
Pixel.
phones. It's not haven't been always Samsung. Just a
He's
lot
been
of Samsung.
90% Samsung the entire 10 years I've known him, and now he's switched over to Apple.
Look, all right. There's a reason for it, man. There's a reason for it. One, I got a free Apple Watch at work, so that was the catalyst for it all. And two, the Pixel that I was using couldn't run the messaging app that we use at work, and that became like a big problem. So I had to figure something out. And ironically, I switched back to my Fold, as you saw for a little bit. Actually, no, you didn't see me on my Fold. I was using my Fold for a while, and the battery life was just atrocious.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the first gen of the Fold, man. What'd you expect?
I don't know. There was some setting that I had set up that made it really bad, and then when I went to like a Seahawks game, and I turned off some things because I knew I wasn't going to be near a charger anytime soon, and I got it to last almost like more than the whole day, which was surprising for me because it usually doesn't last for even 8 hours.
You know what you should have bought instead? Should have waited for S23 Ultra.
No. This phone cost me. It's an iPhone 12 Pro Max, by the way.
Is that the latest one?
It cost me like no, it's not.
I don't fucking know.
It's on the 14.
Jesus
right
Christ.
now. Yeah, it's a couple generations old. It's the one my mom had, and she sold her phone to buy a 14. She got her new phone for free after the trade-in. The phone's fine. There's a bunch of quirky things about going to Apple or that I did not expect. Like, there's no app tray, so that was weird. Switching my apps over was fine, but it didn't install all of them. So I have a bunch of apps on my home screen that are just like not installed, but I haven't felt the need to install them. So it's whatever. iMessage is whatever. People seem to like cream their panties over it. I don't really get it. The pictures, you've heard of live photo? You know what that is?
Yep.
That's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wholeheartedly agree.
And oh my god, it just makes GIFs, but they're trying to sell it as some other fucking magic. And there was one time that I was taking a picture of my niece that it helped. But other than that, it just makes it more complicated to send photos now. And it just, it's stupid. It's dumb. Whatever. But there's, a couple things here and there that I'm just getting used to, but it's fine.
That explains why you weren't logged into WhatsApp not that long ago.
Correct, because I got a new iPhone. I was waiting for you to ask why I wasn't, and I was going to tell you, but you never did.
I thought nothing. I thought just because your app updated or some shit like that,
Yeah, I also, got a set of the buds.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of these either. Terry gave them to me.
Low-key kind of garbage compared to like other wireless
Correct.
earbuds you can buy. They just have the hype because they're Apple.
Yeah. They're not comfortable. They don't stay in my ears well. They sound like shit. The case is really small, though. I do like that.
Like,
because they have like these Sonys, which
the Sonys
sound
are amazing.
Great. But the case is fucking massive. The headphones are fucking massive. Bulky, heavy.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
What do I use for my earbuds? Not Anchor.
I have a pair of Anchor headphones.
It's not Anchor.
Earbuds. I use them
fucking
at work. Soundcore?
No, not Soundcore. It's like one of the.
You should go get some Nothing Buds.
Starts with a J, maybe. I don't know.
JL Audio?
No, not JBL. I don't remember, but they cost me like $80. So I'm pretty.
Jaybird?
Yeah, that's the one. Jaybird.
Yeah, the line is special.
Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Cheaper than AirPods. Sound better than AirPods.
Most things.
Most things. Like Apple earbuds have not like. They're not known for being comfortable. They're not known for sounding amazing. And no one spent
I will say,
If you're gonna spend $200 on fucking like wireless earbuds, get fucking like Sennheisers or Sony's or some shit like that. Same with wireless
yeah,
headphones.
it's the convenience, man.
AirPod Maxes
And,
are not worth it. Get the fucking Sony's.
I agree with you. We're on the same wavelength here. I have been a fan of the. I don't know. I've been a fan of the ecosystem, as it were. I'm not planning on getting like an iPad or anything. I don't have a Mac, but some creature comforts here and there. Either way,
I will say though,
like,
sorry for interrupting. iPads in terms of tablet ecosystem, one of the best out there. I'd probably get one over a Samsung or a Microsoft Surface, personally.
Yeah, like all other tablets are fucking ass in comparison to
Oh yeah,
iPads.
for sure.
I just don't have a need for a tablet though, because like I have this fucking badass computer, and when I'm not in front of it, I'm like, all right, whatever, and I go back to just like being on my phone and like watching TV on my OLED TV in my living room or my OLED TV in my bedroom.
Like only reason.
Did I tell you I switched back to my Samsung monitor?
I heard on your last podcast. I think it was, or the one before that. Yeah.
Huh. You
Yeah,
do listen. I like
I've listened
that.
to all of them. What can I say? I'm probably your number one listener right here.
Probably. I don't even listen to them all. I let them play, but I was a part of them. I don't run them back. What can I say?
I listen to them. Just it is what it is.
Oh, that's
But,
cute.
Yeah,
That's
only
cute.
reason why I'd get a tablet, honestly, is to watch movies like on the plane or something like that. That'd be it.
Yeah, I have a tablet, and I tried to use it to get the hub going, and it's not a good experience, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
gotta
In bed,
how big that is.
it's too big.
Yeah, you can't hold that easily with one hand. You're better off.
like it's an 11 or 12 inch tablet, and I'm like, oh, so this is what it looks like in real life, real life scale.
You're better off with your Oculus, man.
You right? I actually haven't turned that on in a while either. Dude, I'm like, I've literally, I cannot explain that all I do is play Destiny, David.
I see it. I see it. I get on Discord.
Yeah. In fact,
Restrap.
once we get off here, if there's some grinding I need to do tonight, but the servers shut off. Wait, tomorrow's Monday, right?
Technically, today is Monday
Servers
for me, but
servers shut off tomorrow at 9
because
a.m.
of
before the new
I was gonna
expansion.
say the new
Because
expansion.
the new DLC comes out, baby.
I've seen the ads for it all that stuff.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
You've been playing with Rob lately, haven't you? Mr. Tubies.
He plays with us. Let's not mince words here. Love Rob. He'll hop in from time to time. He doesn't raid with us though, which is unfortunate. I love raiding.
I feel bad because he messaged me not that long ago on Discord, probably like a few weeks ago, and I was going through some shit. And I just never responded.
It's because he wants to check in on you, man. You got me very worried there for a while, David. I just want to point that out.
I mean, I'm still not like 100% like what I used to be, but
Yeah, put away the tattoo gun. That's all I'm gonna
I
say,
haven't
man.
touched it in a hot minute. I mean, I have some designs I'm coming up with.
I don't fucking care. Put him on put him on a pig or
Like,
something first.
I have a little thing of Jake the dog. I was thinking about doing a little penguin. That is actually pretty decent, but at a total, right now I'm sitting at like 22 or 23 in total.
David. Oh, David.
Yep.
Maybe I'll have to go to England first, and before I go to Japan. It's not good. We won't get into it here. But, oh man. Oh.
I mean, they were therapeutic for me. What can I say?
There's got to be healthier ways other than.
I mean, I have a longboard
tatting
now. I have
yourself up,
I have a
man.
new guitar.
Yeah, let me see that guitar. If it's in your living room, yeah, go grab that bad boy. Oh, that's brown.
Yeah.
It's brown.
What's wrong with brown?
Nothing's wrong with it. I for some reason I thought it was blue.
No, that's the one that I had back at home. One of the ones that I had back at home.
Okay. All right.
It's an Ibanez, Ibanez Geo, which is like their cheaper models, kind of like Squire is for Fender. Cost me 200 pounds roughly, which is about 250 USD. But I mean, it gets the job done. It's better than like shipping my guitars over from the States.
Have you been shredding on it?
Yeah, brother.
That's how he drops the panties. Everyone.
Debatable. Very debatable. Very debatable.
No, I bet you slant on the reg.
No.
Nah, yeah. Let's not mince
Not
words
since
here.
that one chick over here.
Oh man, I might just replace the photo on the podcast. Usually we have like that like microphone
Yeah,
picture, right?
yeah.
Might just replace with a picture of you. I don't know.
Picture of you and I?
I mean, I gotta go find one.
I'm
But
talking
yeah,
about the
I'm
picture
game.
above your fireplace.
That one is not a picture of you.
Yeah, it
and
is. Oh, you're right.
I
You're
I
right.
could
You're
do-
right. You're right. It's not the one that I think it is from signing day. My bad. That's the picture I was thinking of.
Let's.
But the only thing I've
Oh yeah, it's the
the
best.
only thing I've
photo.
shredded lately is my thumb when I was grating some Parmesan cheese for some pasta and a little tipsy that night. And you can imagine what happened. Kind of got some thumb in there.
Some thumb on the cheese.
Yeah, it's actually kind of deep. I'm not gonna lie. Probably should have went and gotten like
David.
stitches or something like that, but I'm like, I don't need my leadership to like judge.
Wonder why you're grating your fucking thumb.
Grate my thumb at fucking like 4 in the morning. I'm like,
You work nights. It's fine.
but I'm just,
They should understand
like,
that.
it's 4 in the morning. I don't need people to like. I could have ingested some own skin there, to be honest. I just kept on grating my cheese and put like a paper towel over it because I don't have any Band-Aids. Next day I went out and got Band-Aids. So there could have been some skin in there. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. Builds character.
I mean, it hasn't killed me yet, so it got me sick. Actually, I haven't
God,
gotten
that
sick
was-
since COVID last year. Knock on wood.
Bro, I was sick like last week.
Yo, did you see what they said about
I
COVID
went on
lately?
No,
They're
I didn't see
saying
nothing.
that it might have actually been a lab leak, bro.
I heard that.
Like Department of Energy or some shit like that said that shit.
That seems unlikely.
I don't know, man. I'll wait for more shit to come out to see whether or not I agree with it. But I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, you'll believe what you want.
I mean,
believe.
yeah.
I know you. Don't fucking lie to me. I'm trying to find this photo of us. And I am not.
What
getting
photo
so lucky.
is
What
it?
the fuck?
Signing day photo?
The signing? Yeah, the signing photo. I don't think I have it on my
Hold up.
in my photos.
Hold on, I gotta actually read this message really quick.
Mr. Flynn Boss saying, "Hey David, stop talking shit about me. I can hear you from across the
Wait,
wall."
what?
Nah, nothing. No, you don't worry about it.
Doesn't matter.
He's just looking.
Well,
at his
it's
phone
just
right now.
this involves work.
Yeah. Tell him to fuck off. We're busy
Fuck,
right
man.
now.
They're saying our next training month is supposed to be physically and mentally taxing every day.
Okay.
Sucks. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
What does that mean?
Means they're gonna fucking actually like make our training
Work
our training more than it needs to be to fucking scan IDs at a fucking gate. Like we're gonna fucking make you run 3 miles full kit. I'm just like, why? Half the fucking time you fucking stand there with a little fucking ID scanner shit, scanning that shit. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Oh, we recently had a member that was drunk on duty within the unit.
Oh. How it seems pretty often.
Actually, that's the first since I've been here.
Hmm.
He's probably gonna get kicked out
Really?
though.
Really? Is he underage?
No, NCO.
Wait, you say drunky on
Like,
duty?
working while drunk.
Yeah, that is something that people usually get fired
Yep.
for. I have had to fire people for that even.
Okay, I actually have the picture that you're talking about though. Let me find that.
Yeah, send that shit over.
Give me a second. This might be a minute. But continue on. Continue on.
Give me a sec. This might be a minute.
I
This
know
guy.
I have it on my phone for a fact.
Yeah, of course you do. I don't have the actual. I don't know if I have the actual photo. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a picture of the actual photo. I know that because I have one of the actual photos at my parents' house, and for some
yeah, of course.
I
at
thought I
your
packed it
parents'
up.
place.
when I came over here, but apparently I didn't. Like I was actually gonna hang it up in my house,
Oh, okay.
but it's in the little frame they gave us also still.
Wait, what? You got a frame with it?
Like little paper frame, you know?
Whatever, man. I didn't get no frame. I don't even have the picture.
You don't?
I don't know how I didn't get this photo.
How would you not get the
honestly,
picture? Did they only give us one?
maybe.
I
Who
haven't.
knows? For those who are listening and wondering what the fuck we're talking about in our drunken ramblings, it's just a picture. Like we did this small band gig, marching band times, where we got there's a photo booth where like the high schoolers agree to sign to play football at the college that we went to, and there was this event that we went to, and they had like a photo booth. So my boy David and I, we went to go take a photo together, and he hopped on my back, and I was like his steed, and he just had the biggest grin on his face, like, oh my god, look over there, and he was just so excited, and you just wouldn't believe the smile on his face.
I mean, yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
That is the
Where
story.
the fuck would it be?
It's
I know I have it on my phone.
It's
I know for a fact I have it on here.
I'm looking through my Google Photos, and I'm trying to find it. I went back all the way to when I got to college to now, and I still have not found it. Like, I figured, maybe I'd saved it at some point or something, but I probably did. I just don't know where it is right now.
Same.
It's what it is.
I know I have it on here. It's
I just keep going.
a matter of finding it.
I keep going down memory lane and seeing pictures of my exes, and I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah, I feel you on
Yeah.
that. I feel you on that.
Because
Oh,
like Google
hold
does
up,
not
hold
feel
up,
the need.
hold up, hold up. Found it.
It's got the prized grail
I'm gonna text this to you on WhatsApp.
on WhatsApp. Fucking this guy.
Yep, there it is sent. It is sent.
Oh baby. I'll save it. I'll have it. If you want, I can make that the image for the
Up
photo-
to
for
you.
the
Up to you.
podcast.
I gotta go pee again though. I'm not gonna lie.
This guy, hold it. Man.
I can't.
Hold
It
it.
hurts. I also need another drink. It's empty.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm like 2/3 done with
I
this
can still
one
put
right
them down. What can I? It's fucking Bush Light, dude.
now. You're right. This isn't. You don't have nothing in contact with. It's like
Give me a
man.
second. Keep the audience busy, okay? Can you do that for me?
I'm just gonna cut it here.
Okay, that's fine. That's
a
fine.
second.
Give me.
We're not gonna end it, but we'll
Give
cut.
me a second. All right, we are back. You know what you should put instead of cutting it? Commercial breaks. Some like
What
made up
commercial? We would need.
made up commercials or some shit like that.
We would need a sponsor, man.
Like just some made up sponsor, man. Like, for example, Anime TD keyboards. Just saying.
Oh
just
god,
saying.
this would do well as a visual podcast.
Have you always wanted your own Anime TD keyboard? Well, look no further.
Grab them, scoop them, boat them. It don't matter. We got them all, baby. Grab them keyboards, press them keys, tickle them buttons, tickle them pinks. You know,
And then you just have that.
kale pinks.
Just sound.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. Just like that.
I was gonna say we can find
That's
a better
that's
sponsor.
a great business idea right there for you. You just make Anime TD keyboards for
fucking-
everyone.
Every single
Exactly.
person.
Exactly. For all the listeners, they want an Anime TD keyboard, they can buy one from you.
I don't want to make them offer everyone, but I do like
In
your
terms of
headset.
merch, there you go.
That would be some hella fucking merch.
There you go.
So finding this photo of us was actually easier than I thought it would be. In Google Photos, you can just like they makes albums of people's faces. So I just clicked on the album of your face. Here, let me show you
Hold
what I'm
up.
talking about.
I want to know what pictures you have of me first of all.
So it's every photo that I have saved in my Google Photos of you and with you in them. Look at that one.
What was that?
That's when we went to Leavenworth.
Oh yeah.
When, he was right. My homie was ride or die over here.
Right before I
where
left.
I was driving across the mountains.
before I left.
And I was like, "Hey, you wanna come to Leavenworth with me?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. I got nothing going on."
That was right before I left for basic.
Mm-hmm.
That is the picture.
And then I found the photo. I already had it.
Oh, that's a
Snapchat
class.
picture.
Oh, that's a classic. Another classic.
They're all classics.
Let's go through these. Let's roll
We
through
haven't taken any new photos together in a while.
them. Good old band camp. Summer.
See, again, this doesn't work in the audio context, but if the audio listeners, we're reminiscing, taking those drugs right now called
Hold up.
nostalgia.
What are those pictures of me wearing the gray shirt? I don't remember those.
These ones right here?
What the fuck are those?
I asked you to take photos of me after the Lentil Day parade, and you're just like, oh, yeah, quick, boom, boom, yeah, and you flipped the camera around and started taking pictures of yourself.
Is it really?
That is exactly what happened.
God damn.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And then,
I had
what
finger
else?
guns in that picture.
And then this one, look at that hair, though. You had long fucking hair.
That was back in college, because I can tell by the
Yep.
stairs.
Just the stairs.
The stairs.
All he needed. Oh,
Good times.
Oh, is this the same or different person? Yeah, they're the same person. I gotta verify it's you in all of these. It now knows who you are. But yeah, I do like this feature that it just goes through.
Oh,
and
let's
can
just block out
identify
that one
people.
person's picture right there.
It don't matter. Either way.
I like having that picture of me, like the top left two. I fucking love.
You just sent them to me. I saved them, and that was there. I don't really get this one, but whatever.
So that backstory behind that one.
Just describe vividly what the picture is, and then.
So
what the
clearly,
backstory
it's
is.
edited, as you can probably tell.
It's not clear. What are you
very
talking about?
obviously edited.
There's a you, and there's a gate, and there's someone showing you a picture of a card or something. I don't know.
The reasoning behind that is that was back like the whole month and a half. I was just constantly working the gate because back in Korea, my leadership's like, fuck it, post rotations? Nah, fuck this guy. We're gonna put him at the gate even though he's done nothing wrong. And so it was just like a constant month and a half or a month of me just working the gate, and I was fucking straight up miserable. Hated everything.
Yeah, it's almost like sitting at a gate is boring.
Hated everyone.
How'd you end up with that job?
Well, I don't want to go into that.
All right. I just remember when David explained to me what he was doing in the military. He's like, oh yeah, it's like Con Air.
No, that's one version of it that you can do.
And that was it's how I've been explaining to everyone. I'm like, oh yeah, my friends in the Air Force, they're like, oh, what he does? I'm like, I don't know. He told me it was like Con Air, and that's how he describes it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's fucking badass. And I make sure to hype you up, David. Don't you worry. I make you look good in front of everyone who you don't know.
Except it's not that good.
Con Air? Yeah, Con Air's badass.
Con Air's
dude.
a great movie, but my job is not that good.
It's okay. My job's not that good either. It's better now. It's better
you want to
now.
know what my career field's going to at my current location?
What's that?
Nukes.
You're gonna go into
I'm
nukes?
gonna be in charge of protecting nukes. Except the funny thing is, though, they're doing all this training for it, but I'm gonna be gone before the nukes even get here. So I'm just like, why the fuck am I doing this? There's no point in me doing this. So
Nukes fly pretty fast, man.
well, it's not missiles. It's fucking nuclear bombs. So
Yeah. Wait, what?
so you have your
Why are you working on nuclear bombs, David? Are you allowed to talk about this?
I mean, it's fucking. If you look up my base, and put in the word nukes, it's gonna pop up on Google, man.
yeah. If I put in, rats and then G-string, I'm gonna find a picture of, rat G-strings.
No,
if I put in those series of words, I'm gonna get what I want to look for.
I'm just saying, if you type in my base plus nukes, you're gonna find articles of people protesting my base because they're bringing nukes onto my base in 2025. But I'm gone in 2024.
All right. Did you see in downtown? I guess I don't know if it's downtown, but in London, those protesters that did the Ukrainian flag on the road.
Yeah, I saw that. Have I gone to London?
Did you actually see?
No, I have not gone to London yet.
How far away are you?
2 hours car ride, but if you drive by car, you're fucking stupid because they toll every single road out here. They got speed cameras every other mile. Better off taking a train.
Really?
And I don't know the train system yet. I have to take the train system in May when my parents get here. I have to drive down to Cambridge, take the train up to goddamn Edinburgh when my parents are going to be here in May. That's like a 5-hour.
Hey, Edinburgh. I know that from
Forza.
I know that from Forza.
That's like a 5-hour train ride. I'm just like,
dude, trains are badass. Is all I'm saying. Like every time I've been on a train, I've been pleasantly surprised with how nice it is.
See, the thing is though, I don't know the train system here. I'm gonna be by myself.
Dude, you ever heard of Google Maps?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I took the trains in Korea, but those trains, I was with more than just myself. So I'm like, oh, this station, this is where we get off. But here, I'm just like,
Bro, you
know,
are
like John.
a relic of.
I'm like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction when he's confused as fuck, just go like.
You can't figure out how to use the goddamn internet to figure out how to get home.
But I'm gonna be by myself though. That's the thing. I'm gonna somehow end up not in Cambridge.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
end up
God.
at goddamn fucking Belfast in Ireland somehow, which is on a whole other fucking island. I don't know how that's gonna
I
happen.
doubt it. I doubt it. I bet you if you just ask for help from someone, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, just hop on this little bitch, fuck boy."
See, what makes me upset though about this whole thing is that my parents are flying over here, but instead of flying to like Heathrow, they're flying into Scotland. Like, why don't we just fly into Heathrow? We all drive up to Edinburgh together. Makes more
'Cause
sense.
it's cheaper.
I mean, probably, but they're gonna be driving back down here and flying out of Edinburgh, not Edinburgh, Heathrow.
I was just tell you, man. I'm not here to judge what your parents are doing and why they make those decisions. There's probably a reason for it. Maybe they're looking around. They're being tourists for a little bit.
I mean, they did ask me if I want to see Wicked in London with them. I really don't.
Why not, dude?
I'm not into musical.
Have you seen that episode of South Park? Bring a girl.
What girl?
Any
Exactly,
girl, I don't know.
exactly.
Just ask any girl you're remotely talking to right now and say, "Hey, do you want to come see Wicked with me in London? I have an extra ticket." And she'll probably say yes.
There is one.
That's a cool date
There's
idea.
one
That's all
girl
I'm
I'm
saying.
talking to on Bumble.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I uninstalled the app. My luck was not good. After striking out 3 times in a row, I'm like, I don't know about this.
I don't know.
man.
This girl seems into me. I mean, she's 30 years old.
How could? Well, you're like
I
28.
mean, so it works. It's fine. But she's not military. She's American from California who went to Texas A&M, but she's in Cambridge right now, going to like school there or some shit like that. So she got the money. This is like goal. This is goals for me right
That's
now.
a weird comp. What, you just want to be a fucking a home husband?
Hell, fucking yeah! Isn't that every guy's dream?
I don't know. Yeah, just sit home and play Destiny.
I
all the
mean,
time.
I don't know about Destiny, but like,
Get your shit together.
she
and play
clearly
Destiny with us,
comes
David.
from money. If she went to fucking Texas A&M, out of state, and she's in fucking UK right now, at fucking like Cambridge or some shit like that. Like, no one in their right mind from the States goes to a whole ass other country for school after already getting a bachelor's degree.
I mean, one of my coworkers, he went to study abroad in Japan.
But was that after getting like an undergrad degree though? Exactly. Exactly.
He's like 22 now, so it's definitely part of his
See,
undergrad.
it was a part of his and you and I probably had the opportunity when we were in school to go do that if you really wanted to. I know I had the opportunity to go to fucking Cuba.
Why? Who would go to Cuba? What is that?
Well, I think it was for like 2 weeks. You remember you? I want to say his name, but you probably don't know his name. Know him unless I say his name.
Was it someone we did band with?
No, it was someone that lived on my floor in college that kind of looked like he was like 12 years old.
The little
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Who's
I
in
know
the
who you're
like
talking
post credits? I think of Book of Boba Fett. Actually, fun fact.
about.
Yeah.
You did mention.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to Cuba for that whole trip. It was like 2 weeks.
Cool.
Like we could have
Right
done
on.
that. I could have gone to fucking Scotland for criminal justice shit. But my GPA wasn't high enough, because I was partying it up too much.
Didn't the marching band go to like England or
I
Ireland or
think I went
something?
to Dublin or something like that.
Yeah, isn't that a thing that we could have done? Did that happen during your years, David?
I think it was my senior year. And that was with like
Did you go?
I didn't go. That was with like UW, Oregon State, I think. It was like some big Brad McDavid. He's a well-known name, so it's not doxing.
I don't know who Brad McDavid is.
He's a director of the UW drum marching band. He's like well-known in like the music community.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's not doxing because that's anyone who works for a school
Exactly.
is
Exactly.
public knowledge. Just like I can go online and see how much my sister made last year and
Yeah,
compare our
exactly. I
salaries.
think he was in charge of like, he was a director for that shit. Fun fact: his kid is a drum major at Washington State, apparently. So found that out when I was browsing through the old Instagram.
I don't know who'd ever want to be a drum major, man. That fucking like that gig sounds like it fucking sucks. Honestly.
Well, one person that really loved us really loved doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be a special person.
Miss R.
I would never ever want to be a drum
Yeah,
major.
it's nuts.
It just sounds fucking terrible.
I wouldn't want to do it.
Granted, I'm well out of my music years at this point. I'm detaching myself from the community as much as
I
possible.
mean, yeah. If I could donate to our college marching band, I probably would, but I don't make enough to where I could.
Not any tangible.
If I could do alumni,
I would go.
I'd gladly do alumni band if I was like, say,
Oh, it was fun as fuck.
if I was stationed back home, I'd totally do that.
Yep, it was like the one time I got to do it. Great,
Even
time.
though-
Loved it. Had a
Dr. B's leaving.
what?
Our old instructor's gone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new generation, new era.
Mr. whose name is a state or city in Texas, he's leaving. He's going to Kansas State for like a master's program.
What?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
I don't know who you're talking
Mr.
about.
We
What?
have a problem. Played quads.
Type it. Mr. Byrne?
No. His name started with an H. Mr. H. City in Texas.
I don't know. Just type it. Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was
What is he doing?
he was an assistant for the drum line there, but now he's getting
Uh-huh.
he's going to Kansas State University or some shit like that to get like a master's. So
right
like
on.
everyone I know there is gone. Literally everyone I know.
Yeah,
Everyone that we know.
That is what it is. That is what it is. I mean, it's fine.
The Millers are still there though. That's not doxing because they're public.
The
Yeah.
Millers?
Trombone.
I don't know who you're talking.
talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still there. That's all. Like the
Hey, it's whatever, man.
percussion studio instructor's gone. He's in Hawaii.
Yeah. Wait, I don't remember he was going on
No,
sabbatical.
he's
at some
straight
point.
up like living in Hawaii now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he probably made a good amount of money when he was
He was there when our old instructor was like in school.
Yeah.
He'd been there for a hot
A
minute.
lot of tenure.
I know
Oh,
our
man.
old drum major friend goes back every now and then because apparently for some reason she still has friends over there. I don't know how.
Some people just live over there. I have like a dude I went to high school with. He's in one of my like main Discord servers. He has a house over in Uniontown. He used to live in Pullman.
I played
in an
game. I know who you're
apartment.
talking about. I don't remember the name, but we played games with him once or twice.
Probably, yeah. And he lives over there. I don't know how far away it is, but his room. He works at the hospital.
In Pullman?
Yeah, actually.
Pullman Regional?
I don't know if it's Pullman Regional.
That's the only
but
hospital I know over there.
I know he works at a hospital, and that was like one of the things is that he just he does like inventory at a hospital.
Interesting.
Yeah, he drives like an Audi.
He clearly makes more money than me. Most people do.
He doesn't. He doesn't make more money. He just
He
like
probably makes more
he
money
just-
than me. I make like 28,000 a
He-
year, man. Plus
That's what.
plus Benny's.
How?
Plus Benny's.
How is that possible? That's like criminally low.
Because it's so they pay you that amount, but they pay for you buy things on base tax free. They give you money for food on base. Well, not on base. Money to buy food, so like groceries and shit. And then for me, since I live off base, they give you rent money, which I use the maximum amount of rent money I can towards my rent, plus utilities, which is 600 pounds a month, which is like $800 USD. I only spend about 200 pounds roughly, I want to say, per month. And keep the rest in case, like, starting in March.
Sure, milking them dry.
Starting
man.
in March, actually, according to my power company, shit's about to go up a lot. about to like 300 pounds.
200 pounds a month.
It's like 1 pound is like $1.20,
How
I
much
want to
is
say.
that?
But they give me like 600 pounds a month.
Oh god, how much is that in American money? $238, $239.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, dude. What the fuck? I pay like $65 on a high month.
Keep in
for
mind,
my power bill.
most of the UK and Europe's power grid is all natural gas coming from Russia. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. You did tell me you have an oil fucking
I don't
heater.
actually. I use natural gas.
And that you. Oh right. Yeah, you told me you use
No,
oil
no.
and that you kill whales.
No, that's actually a lot of
turtles.
other places around here because they're old as fuck. And so they're not set up for natural gas. They haven't been like fitted for natural gas, so a lot of them still use oil, and oil's way more expensive than say natural gas.
You know how I heat my apartment, David?
Natural gas.
My computer
I mean, well,
and blankets.
that works, but
You think I'm some kind of bitch? I leave this fucking light in my closet on all the time, so my cats have a night light when they want to go eat food, and it still is on, like I said, only like $60 to $65 a month.
must be nice. Speaking of,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yep.
Is there like snow on the ground over there?
dude. Yeah, it was literally snowing today, like out of nowhere, freak snowstorm, flurry, and it was like wow. And one of the guys at work was like, "I need to go home," and I was like, "Just hang tight. You don't have time to go home."
It snowed a lot over there this year, hasn't it? Like the past couple of months.
Yes.
Like, damn, low-key kind of jealous. Like, it hasn't snowed here at all. Actually, that's a lie. It snowed probably like less than an inch, and then it all stopped. Like, I think the weather right now is like
yeah.
30 degrees outside for me. It's like like low to mid 40s on average during the day. Then at nighttime, it's like 30 degrees roughly. Fahrenheit, because I'm not a savage and I don't use Celsius.
You're right.
'Cause I'm not gonna go outside and it's like, oh yeah, it's like fucking 10 degrees outside, when in reality it's like fucking 100 degrees Fahrenheit, because that makes no fucking sense. By the way, British food kind of sucks.
You've mentioned that more than a few
Like,
times.
it's
Tell me more. What's your least favorite thing?
brown sauce.
Brown
It's like
sauce.
Worcestershire / A1 sauce. They put it on like a lot of things and it's not good. McDonald's here, you can get, for their breakfast items, you can get a lot of their breakfast sandwiches that either put ketchup or brown sauce on it. And I made the mistake one time, like, oh, I'll just try brown sauce, when in Rome. Biggest
Yeah.
mistake of my life. Awful. Could not finish
See?
this said breakfast sandwich. I had to throw that out.
I'm sorry.
But I don't
for
know
your
if you're
loss,
like
David.
into A1 steak sauce. That's very similar to that.
No, I'm not. I am not a barbecue sauce
It's not
guy.
A1 steak sauce. It's not even barbecue sauce, man.
Yeah, but I mean, people put it on meat like it's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, because
they think it is.
they don't know a good steak.
Yeah, that's
mean,
true.
Your pops cooks amazing food, so there's no reason for you to be putting A1 steak sauce on like the steak that he makes.
True, but he also doesn't season like a lot of basic things. his excuse is whenever he feeds my mom, like no matter what she's getting or what he's making, she always puts salt on it. So he just makes sure not to put any salt on anything or season it, so that he knows that when she's done, she's gonna put fucking
Like,
salt
see, I've
on
never
it.
had that problem with any of your dad's cooking though. Like, all of your dad's cooking has been like
Yeah,
top tier,
top tier.
top
Yeah.
tier.
He recently took like a class from like a master pizza cook about how to cook like sourdough pizza. So you should, I mean, when you see him, just be like, oh, show me that make us a pizza.
Well, next time I'm back home on leave, which who knows when that.
Yeah, when's that
I
gonna
have
be?
no clue, to be honest. It could be.
You're just not planning for anything.
I haven't planned for anything at all because I have to buy my own. I'd have to buy my own ticket home. Though, I might consider getting LASIK eye surgery.
Oh,
And so for me to do
okay.
that, I might have to come back over to the States to do that. And if one of the facilities is in Washington, I might do that.
All right, you're gonna go laser your eyeballs.
Because I'm kind of low-key getting tired of wearing glasses, like having to put contacts in every single day that I work.
But goddamn, do they make you look hot?
I mean, if I wear my other glasses, people say I look like Jeffrey Dahmer. Other ones I say I look like fucking Where's Waldo.
Those other guys can fuck off,
So it'd be nice to be able to wake up and not have to like worry for my glasses, especially if I get like deployed or any place, because then I know for a fact I have to wear glasses and I can't wear contacts. And if it's like a fucking gas attack, like if they use fucking like chlorine gas or some shit like that, I'm wearing my contacts. Those shit's gonna fuck up my eyes even more, and they're like fused to my eyeballs and like make me blind or some shit like that.
Oh my god, that's a very morbid thought, David.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
It's entirely a
it's
possibility.
accurate. It could be
With
a
today's
thing.
political climate, you never know. We could have a whole Red Dawn situation going on within the next couple of years. Except it wouldn't be the Cubans invading.
Oh. Yeah, no one ever thought it was the
And-
the Cubans.
Yeah,
what?
you ever see Red Dawn?
I saw the Josh.
See,
Peck
that's
remake.
where you fucked up. You gotta watch the original. It's the Cubans invading. Keep in mind, it's like the 80s or something.
That's-
You have like young Charlie Sheen, young Patrick Swayze. And they're like, Wolverines!
Only remember Swayze in it.
Great movie. Great movie. Though a lot of people say it's like fucking conservatives' wet dreams right there. I just think it's a great fucking movie.
Why do they say it's a conservative?
Because it's
genre?
fucking like a bunch of fucking Americans fighting against communism and all that shit. It's just a fucking great movie.
You.
I'm just saying.
You're right.
Who doesn't want to fight the commies? Like USSR and all that shit.
Couldn't
Exactly,
tell you.
exactly. Isba.
I'm not a patriot like that. What can I say?
So you're telling me that if we were invaded by China right now, or say North Korea, you gonna fucking go to your fucking gun safe, pull out your fucking rifle, and start blasting away at North Koreans? Because I for sure would. Start blasting.
Yeah, I bet you
Because
would.
they're parachuting out of the sky, like, blap, 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 while blasting, making my way through the hood.
I hadn't really thought of it like that. Like I have the gun for safety purposes,
fucking, like-
but I've never thought like what would be the scenario in which I actually would
With
have
like
to
the
use
Team
it.
America
'Cause-
World Police theme song blasting in the background, some shit like that.
I've never seen Team America.
Oh my god. You like South Park, right?
Yeah. it's
Same
fine.
people that made South Park made Team America World Police.
Okay, cool.
It's a fucking great
I don't know,
movie.
man. Fuck.
Great fucking movie.
I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm sorry, man. Jesus
If
Christ.
you had to watch one movie tonight, I'm gonna suggest Team America World Police.
You think I'm gonna fucking watch a movie tonight, David?
mean-
You've never seen me watch more than 2 episodes of anything and not fall asleep. You think I'm
Yeah.
gonna get through a movie? I gotta take breaks during those bitches, man.
It's a-
I was trying to watch Rocky. It took me 3 nights to get that
Hold
shit
on, which
cleared.
Rocky? Which Rocky?
The first one took. I fell asleep and woke up.
First
and
one's
watched
not
it
that
again.
great.
The first one was fine, honestly. I fell asleep right before the fight.
Okay.
The second Rocky, again, I think it was a 3-night affair on that one. The third one, I've literally gone back to watch that movie like
That's
3
the best
times,
one.
and it's so boring, dude. Oh my god, Rocky 3 is terrible. Like I got to the part where he's at the parade with like the high school marching band and like whatever the fuck's happening. I don't know, man.
Hold on.
It's not the Rocky 3 is the one with fucking
That's Mr. T.
Mr. T.
No, it's
yes.
Rocky 4.
I was
That's the
gonna say-
best one. My
the
bad.
Ivan
My
Drago
bad.
one.
Ivan Drago. Dolph
Yeah.
Lundgren, Washington State University grad, alumni, by the way.
Yes.
Rocky 4 is the best one.
That's the. I've heard that from literally every person I've talked to, saying that I've been watching the Rocky movies. Like, oh, dude, wait to get to number 4. It's so good.
Rocky.
It's okay. I would not consider them to be amazing
Oh,
movies.
for
And
sure they are not.
I watched The Godfather. No, Scarface. Scarface recently. Another classic one. My biggest gripe was the audio was fucking whack, and I could never hear anybody talking ever.
I will say I prefer The Godfather over Scarface. Just because
Man,
I think
Scarface,
Al Pacino is better in The Godfather than, say, Scarface.
Probably, but The Godfather is also like a 3-hour movie, and there's 3 of them, isn't it?
Yeah, but the first 2 are the only ones you need to watch. The third one, skip it. Even the second one, I'm like, the first one's still top tier. Like, if I had to like make a list of like top 5 movies, that'd be up there, along with Scott Pilgrim versus the World and Baby Driver.
What was that? The
Yeah.
Godfather?
Part 1.
It's on my
Part 1.
It's on my list of movies to
Part
watch
1.
now.
Have you seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
No.
Put that on your list as well. Have you seen Baby Driver?
No, but I've seen a lot of breakdowns of like the intro.
I think you'd like Baby Driver
Uh,
a lot, specifically from a music standpoint.
take a word for it. I hear a lot of people break it down as like a really good intro to a movie, and why it works so well, just because he fucking shreds through the city. I don't know. I've never been super into it or watched it a bunch, but I know.
So the director of Baby Driver also directed Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Oh.
But with Baby Driver, a lot of things like artistically wise, he synced up a lot of the action sequences with the music. So there'll be like a scene where them like shooting guns, and it's all to the fucking rhythm of the music and all that shit.
Just like every advertisement ever.
But it's like actually better because the music fits the scene also. So just saying, really good movie. It's on Netflix in the UK.
All right, see that's the key. I got a VPN.
Exactly.
Fine. I mean, I'm using it right now, and it fucking makes it so I can't search some things on Google. It's the weirdest
Why are you
thing.
using it right now?
It just it auto turns on. To be honest, I have to use it when I play Destiny, or else I disconnect a lot. Like I have more issues when I don't use it than when I do.
Interesting.
Yeah. Although I'm thinking about like if I need a different.
What VPN do you use?
I use Surfshark.
I use ExpressVPN.
I've heard Terry uses Nord.
See,
VPN.
I used Nord before I went to Korea, and then when I got to Korea, it did not want to work on my computer with my Wi-Fi. I could not figure out how to fix it, so I just switched over to ExpressVPN. And that has worked perfectly since. And I can get on my Fire Stick also, so it allows me to watch The Last of Us on my TV. So.
Wait, you don't have it in England?
They do not have HBO over here. They use like Star or something.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I know, right? They use like Star or something like that.
Huh. Stars is a thing. I've heard about that, but I can't say. I thought HBO was ubiquitous.
Same with Hulu.
At that point.
If I want to watch anything on like Hulu, I usually have to use like Disney Plus. But since I have my VPN on all the time with my Fire Stick, unless I'm feeling lazy sometimes, I just use Hulu on my Fire Stick, Disney Plus on my actual smart TV.
Interesting. I'm an exclusive Fire Stick user, but that's for other reasons.
It works for me. The Fire Stick does.
It works. Yeah, I like the interface. I also enjoy that the remote controls my TV. That's honestly my favorite part.
Yep, I can turn my TV on just by pressing my button on my Fire Stick remote. Alexa built in, which is perfect. Literally look up any movie I want to just by hitting that button and saying Nicolas Cage, and I can get that Pedro Pascal with Nicolas Cage. By the way, great fucking movie.
What movie?
It's the one with Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal where Nicolas Cage plays himself.
What's the movie?
I don't know. I have to look it up. Hold on, give me a second. It's called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. It's literally Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage.
That's a very
And it's
very self-centered.
I watched it on my plane ride over here, and it was one of the best movies I've seen in a hot minute.
This definitely seems like something you would watch.
It's really good. Same with Willy's.
Just because I know you cream your panties over Nicolas Cage.
Same with Willy's Wonderland, which is like
Willy's Wonderland.
Nicolas Cage version of Five Nights at Freddy's.
I mean, they're just making a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, but this is a Nicolas Cage version of it, and he doesn't even say anything at all in it.
That's dumb.
I mean, it's a good movie. What can I say?
I guess.
And then you got this Nicolas Cage movie where he plays Dracula coming out soon that has Awkwafina and fucking Nicholas Hoult. It's gonna be good.
Awkwafina.
Yeah.
The fuck is Aquafina?
She was the Asian chick in the newest Jumanji movie.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I watched Jumanji.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a
She
lot.
was the
Actually.
Asian girl in the newest Jumanji movie.
Okay.
But it has Nicholas
All right.
Hoult. You don't watch superhero movies, but he played the Beast and I think the newer X-Men movies. I don't know. I haven't watched Marvel movies in a hot minute because they all suck these days anyway. So
I haven't watched them either. I mean, for a while there, in Terran's Discord, they do like movie night every week, or like twice a week even. And I've gone in here and there to watch a couple movies, but I was really, I rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy. Not bad, but just underwhelming. I watched Ant-Man, underwhelmed there. Captain America, like Civil War, that one. Yeah, again, it was just like the Marvel formula just does not do it for me. It's too funny. Like they make too many jokes, and I'm not about it.
with me,
I get it; they don't take themselves seriously, but yeah.
with
fuck,
me with
man, I don't
Marvel
know.
lately is that they're putting out quantity over quality as of lately, and they've been doing that
They
for
are.
years. Like you get like 5 Marvel
Every-
movies plus like 2 TV shows in a year. That's too much, way too much.
I mean, the TV. I enjoy TV shows over movies in almost any scenario.
I couldn't get into any of the Marvel TV shows they put out. Like She-Hulk, terrible. Moon Knight, terrible. WandaVision, eh. The Arrow TV show, didn't even think about watching that. They have like one about like some werewolf or some shit like that now. Like what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I have not been a what do you call it? A Marvel guy for quite some time.
I will say the newest Batman movie
I-
though was pretty good. With Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I watched that.
Pretty good.
It was fine. I didn't think it was like amazing. I appreciated that it didn't rehash how he became Batman again. Like he was already Batman and it worked out. He was very emo, very very edgy. 3 edgy, 5 me. And that was that I could see why you might like that. I don't know. It was fine. I have no real gripes about it. I just watched it. I was building a keyboard and I watched that while I was lubing switches.
I probably will watch the new Flash movie, even though Ezra Miller is a fucking weirdo guy who wants to fucking like kidnap women and all that shit. Only because they have fucking Michael Keaton back in it from like the OG Tim Burton Batman movies. Only reason why.
You really do like those hot takes.
Okay, Tim Burton Batman movies are fucking great. Like
Mhm.
Michael
Okay,
Keaton
yeah,
was
yeah,
fucking great
mhm.
as Batman, but Ezra Miller,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
it's kind of sus. I'm not gonna watch it in theaters. I'm probably gonna wait for it to be on HBO and watch that shit.
Dude, I miss that HBO used to have movies release 1-in-1 in movie theaters. That was great.
Mhm.
I enjoyed that I could watch Dune as much as I wanted, not have to pay money every time. I'm excited for the
Oh,
next
yeah.
Dune. Honestly, that
Oh,
movie was
yeah.
tight as fuck. I loved that. That was a good
I
movie.
loved
It just
watching
got
it
to the good
at
part.
your place, even though you were asleep, and I was just lying there on the sofa watching that shit.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Peacemaker, great show on HBO if you haven't seen that. It's a DC Comics shit, but it's actually
You know, it's a
pretty
funny
hilarious. I'm not
show
gonna
you
lie.
should watch.
Look,
You know, it's a show you should watch on
What would that
HBO. Smiling Friends.
never heard of that. What's it about? Who's in it?
It's it's a cartoon. It's like an Adult Swim cartoon. So,
Okay.
just like the humor is like super dry and like very off the wall, and just the episodes are like 10 minutes long. That's all I'm
10 minutes
saying.
long.
Check it out. There's like a lot of weird art styles mixed in together. It's ridiculous, but it just
Is it
watch
like Happy Tree
Smiling
Friends?
I wouldn't say that much.
Because that was pretty weird. Because that was like a thing back when we were like elementary school. If you remember that shit.
Of course I do. I watch the shit
Was it
all
like
the time. dude.
Newgrounds or something like that? They had that on there.
Yes. Oh shit. Is this free right now? What the fuck? I can send you the Adult Swim one, the link to it, because I know that you have a cable subscription available to you.
I mean,
did I tell you my parents canceled?
I
The
think
cable
you did. I
subscription?
think you did. I mean, I still use my parents
It's
just for
it's-
sports though.
It's unfortunate though, because my mom has picked up like a lot of streaming services, which is still cheaper than cable, but it's not by much though. It's
See,
the
I don't know
unfortunate part.
because my parents get HBO through their cable, plus Peacock through their cable. The only things that they really even... Actually, I don't think they even pay for any of them because they get Netflix through their... from T-Mobile. I pay for Hulu. My brother pays for Disney. So
you know what I pay for?
none of them.
I pay for Spotify.
I do pay for Spotify.
Oh fuck. Spotify and then YouTube Premium. Those are my main
Yeah, I
ones.
just pay for Spotify / Hulu.
Well, I have a family plan for Spotify. Oh, I also pay for the Nintendo Switch Online.
I'm still on that. I've been I'm eventually I'm gonna switch over to where I can get the Game Boy thing on it, just because they have Golden Sun releasing on the Game Boy Advance thing, and I loved Golden Sun back in the day.
How much more is it? That's the real question.
I'm not sure, but I'd be the only one using it though. That's the thing.
I bet you. Yeah, I don't know who is still on my family plan that might benefit from it.
It's Tan.
I know Natalie.
As I
is,
say, she's still on it.
which is hilarious to me because like she streams Nintendo Switch stuff all the fucking time, and I'm like, oh yeah, what if I fuck go in one time and just say like, hey, I'm kicking you out of the family plan.
I was gonna say, you just cancel that shit on her.
Like midstream, I'm like, hey, I just kicked you from the family plan.
Surprise!
All right, have a good day.
That'd be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That would,
But
be,
you're
that
too
would
nice
also
of a
imply
guy to
that-
do that.
Yeah, I have no problems with her. Like her and I are on good terms. In fact, I would even consider us, acquaintances at this point.
Yeah.
I was about to say, friends, but that's not the case. I don't really know what she's doing right now these days, but it is what it is.
Just acquaintances. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, on good terms. It is what it is.
Yo. So I just found out that my old flight chief from Korea just got arrested.
Why?
Don't know. Trying to figure that out right now. That's funny. She was a bitch.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah.
You're right. My bias.
yeah.
I assumed it was a man.
Yeah, see? Not everyone in the military is a man, Drew.
That's true.
A lot of leadership's females.
What's that say about you?
That I'm accepting to everyone.
All right. Good call. Good rebound.
Like
Smart.
One of my friends from Korea, who's now a tech, female. That's
A tech where?
she's in Colorado now. I don't know where in Colorado.
What kind of tech, though?
Tech sergeant. She's an E6. She was an E5 in
Oh.
Korea, so she's one of our leaders, but not like she. So here's me.
Dead ass. I thought you were either about to flip me off
no.
do the salute, and I was like, Jesus Christ,
No,
David.
so here's me.
That was a
Here's
lot.
me. There's her.
Uh-huh.
There's the top of the people for my flight, and then like squadron level. So, but now she's instead of being right here, she's like right here now. So.
All right. And what, you don't like her?
No, she and I are homies still. She's helping me like get my.
She's not the arrested.
Not the arrested one. Not the arrested one.
You live a wild life.
It's something. I'll tell you that.
Not a lot of people get arrested in my line of work. Everyone's pretty like stable.
See,
I guess.
you would think that with the military as well, especially with the Air Force, because like a bunch of nerds sitting at desks and all that shit. But there's one guy who's getting court-martialed.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he was doing some inappropriate things with the airmen back in Korea. So he's gone. No one even liked him over in Korea, also, and apparently people here in the UK knew him as well, and they're like, yeah, he wasn't good over here either. So
what a piece of shit. Fuck
he
that
really
guy.
is
Am
a
I
piece
right?
of shit. Like fuck him, with a wife and kids as well. So he's
See, no one has any like skeletons in their closet in my line of work. They're just like bad people or like bad
bunch of
managers.
ex-cons.
Or they no, not even that. It's like they understand the politics of corporate America and they know what they have to do to like get ahead in the company. And like it fucking sucks, dude. I am not a fan of just like that culture and that mindset.
No, I mean,
just can't do it, man. I can only kiss so much ass these days, and I'm all out of lipstick. What can I say?
See, we have that in the Air Force also. Like, the rank that I'm currently at, I could have been promoted end of November if I sucked enough dick to fucking have them like me enough to be like, yeah, you know what, we'll promote this guy, but I'm just like, that's not me. You know that's not me.
Sucking
Yeah,
dick.
sucking dick. You know that's not me. I don't suck dick up to leadership and
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah, you suck dick. It's
Wait,
no, it's
wait,
fine.
pause? You said I suck dick?
Yeah, you suck dick. Whatever.
No, 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 no,
Yeah, you.
Now you're spreading lies about me.
Lies. I am only speaking the words that you've
You got
told
proof? Exactly. You got nothing.
me. It's right down there. Yeah. Doesn't mean it ain't true. Anyway.
I just want to know what she got arrested for, man.
Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. This is by far a wide margin the longest we've been recording any of these podcasts. So thank you for that, David. David, any plugs? Anything you want to plug while you're here? Anything you want to talk about? Any parting words?
Don't join the military at anywhere in your mid to upper 20s, because you're gonna hate every single fucking minute of it. You're gonna be older than everyone, and it's gonna suck. Join when you're young.
Yeah. Throw your life away when you're a kid.
Yeah, throw your life away when you're a kid, not when you're older, because then you realize, damn, everything sucks more than it already did. That's all I got.
Quality life advice from the man himself. Anyway, David, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming on. I'm happy to have you as our most diligent listener, diligent viewer. Thank you for being on. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning at this point.
I gotta go to bed soon.
Oh, little baby gotta go sleep.
Right?
Daddy, bye.
I know.
Either way, thank you, David. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And for anyone listening, remember to like, follow, and subscribe. No one's listening at this point, but that's okay. I'm going to pull a Terry. Make sure to check out Terry's podcast. There is no audience. You can find it on Spotify and all your popular podcasting platforms. But other than that, that's all I got. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful evening.
Good night, everyone.